A warm welcome to you all joining us here at Silverstone today as the grid begins to form up for what we hope will be another phenomenal race. It's time, ladies and gentlemen, for the British Grand Prix. Straddling the border of Northamptonshire and Buckinghamshire, the 18 corners of the Silverstone circuit form the 3.6-mile beating heart of Formula 1. It's been reinvented over the years, with Turn 1 now the fast right-hander of Abbey, but the magic of racing is as strong here as it's ever been. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Formula 4 Racing. I'm your host, Stevie Skate. With me, as always, is the trusty Seed, my bud, my pal. Hello there, Housey. How are you there, mate?
Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone tuning in around the world, and welcome along to Formula 4 Racing. It's the finale. We've made it.
We have, my friend. We have, of course, with a bit of a tweaked calendar to get it all done well and truly before. Oh, it's almost Christmas, mate. It's almost Christmas. There's a new one coming out. And, well, here we go, of course. Yes, the finale. The finale, of course. Here, Housey, the 3 of the 4 pots have been decided. And, well, it's going, no disrespect to Mr. Fury Strat, but Mr. Fury Strat has got a job and a half to do, of course. He needs a few things to go his way here, Housey, to take pot 2. Of course, pot 1, won and dusted by Mr. Rip the Beans, our championship winner. And he took that one out last week, of course. And, well, big congratulations to him. Pot 3 winner, of course. We all know the Blue Dog. And, yes, he won that one as well a few weeks ago. And, well, Chasey Dane, who's not here tonight, he's away at the moment. But, yes, nevertheless, pot 2 yet to be decided between Mr. Fury Strat and 2-5, of course. And Fury needs to do a grand slam here, Housey. And, well, I mean, monumental effort. And not to mention 2-5 needs to, well, obviously not score any points. And, well, that is a monumental task ahead of him. Of course, you can almost say it's done and dusted, but we're not going to announce it without it being mathematically possible, of course. And, well, there is a reserve out on track, and I wonder who that might be. That is, well, Housey. We welcome back old footy bender, back from a hiatus in reserve capacity, mate. But he is back, and there he is there. It's been a while since we've seen this lad out on track, mate.
Yep, good to see him back out on the track. Obviously, has got pace. Excuse me. Yeah, we know that. Just obviously couldn't commit for the whole season, but yeah, good that he's here on the final round, sporting that beautiful Formula 4 reserve livery. Looks nice with his halo as well. Actually, a little touch of pink on it. I like it.
Yeah, you like it?
I love it. I love a bit of pink, mate. Yeah, I love a bit of pink. I have to. I've got 2 girls, haven't I?
Well,
I
of
have
course,
to
mate.
it.
Of course, you've got to embrace that. And, well, I mean, we have been a big fan of that reserve livery car, of course. Been a cracker this season. And, well, just stay tuned. We've got some, well, a new season approaching on the new game, of course. And, well, all things will be revealed in the Discord in due course, of course. And, well, due course, of course. And, well, there you go. There he is there. The Pot 4 champ has just resubscribed. How many months in a row is that? That is 10 for Mr. Chasey Dane. And, well, he's not here, but he's here. And there he is. Thank you very much, Chasey. Awesome job by you, my friend. I might do mine as well, mate. And, yeah, there we go. So, all done, mate.
Good stuff. Right, so we've got old footy bender then opening us up here then. See if he can keep it clean all the way through Abbey then, turn 1 into Farm. I'm going to go into Village, the right-hander. Tricky one. Can lose a rear on exit here. Down into Loop then. Again, another tricky one. You want to get a nice exit out of here. Through Aintree, the second left-hander here. Onto the Wellington straight. DRS open up for the first time on the lap. Heading down into the left-hander of Brooklands. Really nice section of the track this is actually. Deep with history. Through Luffield then we go. It's double right. Through Woodcut and onto the old start finish straight. We're going to go barreling into Cops, fast right-hander. Brilliant place to view if you ever go here. Absolutely amazing to see him flat chat through there, then exit, nice, track limits, difficult there. We're going up then through Maggots and then through Beckett's. We're going to exit this tricky section through Chapel onto the hanger straight. Oh, there's track limits for old footy bender.
Oh, he would be fuming with himself there, Housey. He was looking not too bad for his first time out there, mate.
It was a good lap as well.
Oh, it might be Beans.
Yeah, it was one of the, yeah, it is Beans. So Beans, we pick up Beans through Cops then, which was where old footy bender was heading. We go down, oh sorry, Stowe, sorry, it's down into Vale, through Club. And that was a mixed up lap between them both, but that is the first lap then from Beans.
We got there, mate. We got there, mate. We got there. That's the important thing. Fury will be next, but he's invalidated, unfortunately for him. We've got Sando out on track. There he is there about to, well, he's prepping himself on the mediums. Lap, yeah. So, well, I'll tell you what.
Kiwi's on a lap, isn't he? Kiwi's on a lap, I think.
To Kiwi. Yeah, he certainly is, mate.
Oh, actually, no, he's half throttle in it. Yeah. He's on one.
There we go. Dino has joined. He has joined Housey. And, well, good on him. Awesome stuff. That makes 18. And he will take his car. He'll take his place on the grid, of course. And, well, he might just be in to be able to do this one in the nick of time, of course. And, well, Johnny M4 as well. He's stuck at work, unfortunately, Housey. And he might be back a bit late. He's trying to make it. He's not too sure if he can. He did let me know, so he's all good there. And Crazy Kiwi with a 128.9. P2 for now, Housey. That was a bit of a slow lap. Tactical Genius has just invalidated, I do believe. And there you go.
So it is old footy bender if he's going again. And then Beansy again. Beans on the medium, so possibility that he's running 2 laps here for Beans.
It'll be interesting to know what the weather's doing, mate.
Lane, so, yep. Well, it's England, so most probably rain. But there you go then. Old footy bender gets himself a lap in then, a 28.516. Puts in P2. Beans goes quicker on that second lap. As I said, he was going again at 27.5. We've got his teammate. Who's his teammate? It's the other cat. It's Fury, but he's invalidated. Fury obviously needing pole here, to be honest, as you touched on in the opening sequence. We picked up Sando then, down through the final sector. The last part of it through Club. Again, tricky on the exit here. Across the start-finish line, what can he do? Plenty of pace, Sando normally. 27.6, P2 for the moment.
Well, there you go. Fury out on track as well. And, well, the man of the hour will flick back up to Kiwi, as the good man says himself. And while he's up, he's flying, Housey. Nearly half a second at the moment, of course. The name of the game, we do touch on it every week. It is the survival, of course. And we're going to lose, of course, P16, 17, and 18. We're going to be running with 19. We had a few guys late drop out. And, well, there you go. Crazy Kiwi does improve with a 128.098. And he will be happy with that, I reckon, mate.
Yep. Tacticals invalidated, so is old footy bender again, so it's the Fury is going to be the one. Just coming through Maggots and Beckett's now. If he can keep it clean.
Will he set this lap? That fuel light is on there, Housey. And, well, how much time? 11 minutes. So, well, we do know he's not going to get around again if he does set this one. So it'll be interesting. But he's purpled that second sector. And he's doing a great job at the moment, of course. About to go through Stowe. There he is there. And it would be interesting to know if he's going to set it. Yeah, it looks like he's going to set it, Housey. Interesting to see what he can do, of course. He has got some speed, his Fury. Found his form of late. And he's clawed right back up. Oh, no, Bopton. What's going on with Bopton? Where's he done? But there you go, Fury P2 with a 127.6. That's a cracking lap from Beans, it must be said, a 127.5. Holy moly, Beans has turned up in a big way. There is Mr. 25, of course, looking to take the pot 2 out. And, well, there you go. We've got a few people in the chat, of course, and, well, thank you for that resub. Mr. Xerxes, of course, and we'll wait for next season's rewards. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. DJ Pillar's in there as well, and of course, the real hero we need. Junior's in there, and of course, where's the finish line? Teabag, how are you, boys? Good to see you all in there. And yes, Mr. 25. Just see what he can do, of course. We'll flick back up to Tactical, because I think he will be next here, Housey.
Yeah, sorry, I was just checking in the back. I was checking that race director. TieStar did actually have terminal damage. We've lost TieStar.
Okay.
And Bopton, there's nothing on the screen about an incident with Bopton, so that may just well be a retire in the pits.
Okay.
Maybe he's having dinner or whatever, perhaps, maybe, I don't know, but
I don't know,
maybe
mate.
he's sleeping. Maybe he's not sleeping then.
Well, he is known as the sleeping assassin, but
Mind you,
whack!
to be fair, that was the first round too, so maybe he's just opening and closing in the same way.
Well, I mean, if he's true to form, I mean, it wouldn't put it past the sleeping assassin. And, well, it'll be very, very interesting. He's at the back of the grid, tapped out on track, 2-5 out on track. Mr. Brad Tay, of course, out on track as well as Suicide 5. We'll stay with Brad Tay here, mate. Oh, what's going on there? As, who was that?
I think it was Fury will be, yeah, it must have been Fury, it was Fury. B1 and B2 are now nose to stern.
They certainly are, mate. They certainly are. And, well, this is B1. Brad Tay, one of the buns, of course, in the paddy. And, yes, here he goes. The 128.1, P6. P6, not too bad at all there, mate.
No, obviously, I've got a lovely stat about Brad Tate, and it is quite incredible, but I almost, we're with 2-5, by the way. 2-5's about to set his lap. But yeah, I don't want to curse it. This is one I really don't want to commentate as curse, because it is a very good stat. We'll see later in the race how he's getting on, and if I feel confident,
Okay.
I might well.
Well, I mean, I'll stop you right there, Housey. Save yourself digging a hole there, my friend. And, well, here comes Tapped. Of course, yes. Well, here he goes. Of course. Oh, a bit of a tank slapper there, and let's just see what he sets at 26.7. Not too bad at all from the young fella. Very, very
S5.
good.
S5 about to take the line. I've got him. It's a 28.0 for S5 then. It'll be Old Foot Bender's got we got a Broken Reptile on his out lap. It's got to be Blue. Is it Blue Dog?
Yeah, I think it might be Blue Dog, mate.
Tactical's pulled out of it. It'll be Blue then.
Of course, yet to set a lap, Housey, but he is known for doing it and leaving it late in the session. And, well, this being the last round of the season, Housey. Last time these Aussie boys are going to play this game, I reckon, mate. I reckon as soon as this one's done, whack, off she goes on the hard drive. And they're all looking forward to this new game, of course, as we all are, as Blue Dog sets a 128.4 and throws himself up into P10 for now, mate.
Yep, looking for the third Q3 appearance he is.
He certainly is.
See if he can get it.
He certainly is. Yeah, Broken Reptile. Broken Reptile's just purpled the second sector there.
He's come back in. Oh, okay, yep. And
Junior, he's playing it 24 hours straight. Yes, doing it for a good cause, of course. And, well, of course, word. I tell you what, it's come to bite me a few times today. But we've only just started, Housey. And, well, there you go. Yes, Junior doing a great thing there. And, well, I'm not even prepared, Housey. I'm not even going to try to guess it. I'll look that up in a second. It is in the server. And, of course, doing a great thing.
Yeah, Macmillan Cancer.
Thank you very much, Housey. And there you go. Someone next to... Well, that's just standard there, Pills. Absolutely, mate. Control-Alt-Delete does not work anymore.
I'll pick up. Broken Reptile's going to set his time then, yeah. Obviously welcome him to the Cadbury's team for this last event. 27.499 for Broken Reptile then. Got one of the Old Spices about to take the line. It is Dino. So he has managed to get in and get a lap in. A 27.4 for Dino then, so up into P5.
Absolutely, and well, Macedonian getting himself ready. Scotty out there on a lap at the moment. And well, let's just see how he goes. This is very tricky for some, but yeah, he's done that.
Faster.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's going to jump here.
Whoop.
You just watch the timing tree. It's okay. He's just about to take the line. He will jump though. There he goes. Makes it P8. So P7, P8, P9 for the Cat Boys at the moment. Standard procedure, I suppose, isn't it, really?
Well, I mean, true to form, of course. Taking this division out, how's he? Doing a
well, I've got some,
well, I know you've
good little notes.
I know you do, mate. And I know it was almost a beautiful segue. But this session's about to heat up very, very soon, mate. And I think we'll do that in between that lull in the Q2.
Not doing it now.
No, I know that, mate. I know that. But yes, 5 minutes remaining, and Dino has retired. P15. Oh, he's out. Where is he? He's on track. Dino's done. Dino is done.
Out of cops. That's out of cops. That's the. He's done a Max Verstappen. gone in there hard.
Oh, too soon?
Nah, I don't know.
Nah, not really, no. Of course, and well, don't get me started, Housey. Don't get me started. Blue Dog out there at the
No,
moment.
don't get me started, 'cause we disagree about that one, I'm sure.
He's well, he's a 10th up at the moment, and well, excuse me, a 10th down at the moment on his previous best, and well, this session is ticking down, and whack in the pit lane. Blue Dog goes 4.5 minutes. He's probably going to put on another set, possibly Blue here, Housey, and just to get
Macedonian.
himself through this session. Thank you, mate.
Just about to take the line, and interestingly, Masso and Blue Dog, as well as Brad Tay and Kiwi, all in a massive battle really over 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th. So I'm interested to watch this one today.
Whoa, hang on a
Macedonia then
minute!
went 13th.
Hang on a minute! Bull Meister Nation! There we done it! That's 300!
We got
That's
it.
300! Woohoo! 300 follows! Thank you very much! What's his name again? Bull Meister Nation! Thank you very much! Welcome to Formula 4 Racing! And, well, this is the Aussie Division. This is the finale. And, well, absolutely stunning. Thank you very much. And we'll just kick back and enjoy this one. Currently
Kiwi.
watching Venti Supersoft tackle Sector 1. We'll flick up to Crazy Kiwi. There he is there. And, well, he's up here, Housey. He's up sort of on the cusp at the moment. 3.5 minutes remaining in this session, my friend. And let's just see what Kiwi can do. The man that says practice, he's got no time for us. It's a 128.1, does not improve. P12, he can do a bit of a charge lap and go again here, Housey. Macedonian looks like he's doing a charge lap as well. And, well, Blue Dog in the pit lane. Venti is out on track, of course. And, well, there he is there, Housey.
Yep. 2 seconds. Just
No worries.
putting a well deserved note in the chat there.
There he is
To the
there.
boys. Congratulations.
Brad Tay retiring.
Multitasking today.
Well, absolutely. You can do it well better than me, my friend. I'm hopeless at that stuff. But yes, anyway, I digress. Venti out on track. Haven't got anything reference for him at the moment. Yet to set a time. But I tell you what, Dino will be chewing his nails. Can he get out of this session? Scotty retires comfortably in the garage, of course, in P5 with a 1 minute 27.4. So, well, let's just see what Venti can do here.
Yep, can he get himself out? No, not on that lap, 29.4, so maybe just a build lap. It's got plenty of battery and the fuel light's not on, so he can go again, I'm sure of it. Who's the other reserve? That's S5 coming in the box then, so we've got Kiwi, can't be going again. Or did he just block Beans? No, Beans was not
Beans
up,
is, there's Beans, he's out there putt-putting. And, well, Beans asked me, he's...
yeah, I know what he's doing.
He
yeah.
wants to celebrate his championship win, and we're going to let him. He's not going to impede anybody. He's just waiting for the right moment, and I think he's going to, well, burn a set of tyres there, Housey. That's what I think he's going to.
Yep, it's going to blow some smoke. Right, so who else is out on the track? Broken Reptiles on an out lap. Nobody else is going to get out in time, to be honest with you. So
Kiwi boxes.
we're going to... Yeah, so Blue Dog's through, so I guess that's why he hasn't, unless Venti can put him out. But Venti's on a... He needs to hurry up, Venti, if he wants to get to the line. I don't even know if Broken... Well, how long have you got on yours? 1:16, yeah, no, I'm...
Yeah, 1 minute 10.
Just about. Should just about make it. So these two boys, well, Broken Reptile doesn't need to go. He's
safe. He's well safe. So it's really Venti Super.
Well safe,
yeah, Venti Gaming to really change this running order, of course. This is better than a 127.4. Of course. Hang on a minute. Dino was in the wall. Dino's not going to survive anyway. So there you go. There you go. What am I talking about? Jesus. Wake up, son. Anyway, here we go. Venti's really taking his time here. Broken Reptile retires from the session. And, well, Rip the Beans. There he is there. And, well, one. Invalidated anyway. We're going to stay. Well, I don't know where to go here, Housey. Venti's not setting a lap.
He's got to go, Venti.
Yeah, he's got to go, Venti.
Yeah, he's going to start now.
Yeah.
He's going to start a lap now, surely. He made it. Although Beans is out. Do you want me to keep an eye on Beans?
Yeah, keep an eye on Beans for us there, mate. As well, Curly, thank you very much for your resubscription. 3 months in a row, my friend. Much appreciated. And, well, I mean, Sandeezy, you could have. But anyway, nevertheless, mate, you did say that you were going to uninstall it straight away. And, well, I mean, I think a lot of boys have already. So, I mean, understandable. And Venti's invalidated. Venti has
All right,
invalidated, so we'll just stay with
Beans, if you can
Beans.
hear us, Beans.
And
Beans
there
is
he
off the
is.
track. He nearly took his wheels
There
off.
he
Here we go
is.
then. Beans.
Beansy celebrating his championship win in Q1, of course, burning a set of mediums. And there he is there. Well
Come
done.
on, get up through the gears, Beans. Flick it up through the gears. You can get up to 8. You can get up to 8. Come on, keep flicking it through. Keep flicking it through. Come on, upshift, upshift, upshift.
Well, there he
No,
is there.
is that the only one that does that?
And
Okay.
must be Housey, but he's enjoying himself out there, of course. And well, that set of boots is cooked. But that's him celebrating, and what a stellar job he has done. And well, absolutely well done to you, Beans, as he sees the reserve of Venti coming through, and that is an AI. Is that an AI, or is that really Venti? Not too sure there.
Yeah, plenty, but he's invalidated, isn't he? So.
Yeah, he's invalidated.
To be fair, it was quite funny the other day. Imola said to me, "Dad, can you put the game on?" I was like, "What game?" She was like, "Formula 1." I was like, "Why?" She was like, "I want to do some donuts."
Oh, dearie me.
She can reach the wheel, so she just sat like yagging the wheel. I'm like, yeah, not that hard, not that hard. It's not a toy.
Yeah. Oh, well, geez. Is that a thing to come here, Housey? Well, geez, I mean, if we're still doing what we are doing, I mean, God help us by then. But I mean, well, Senna showed her skills in that commentary box last week. And, well, I mean, it'd be good to get some girls on the grid, of course. Yeah, be the driver.
He will.
And there you go, Beansy.
Go,
Congratulations, Beans, on an awesome Season 3 champion. What a stellar job he has done. And, well, hats off to you, Beansy. Consistent. And, well, just didn't falter. The pressure was on. The young fella Tabbed was putting all sorts of pressure. But Beansy held his nerve, did what he had to do, and, well, took the chocolates in the end. So, yeah, there you go. Dino out of this session, of course. We lost him midway through that session. Venti did not get through, and TyStar and Bopton, not too sure what happened with Bopton, but TyStar was terminal damage. And, well, there you go, Housey. Q2 to come.
Yep, let's just hope Bopton's in the chat with some of the lads and they can keep him awake, as we touched on earlier.
Well, I mean...
They won't be too impressed if they've got to listen to him snore again.
I was too late. I was going to clip it. I know there was a stream there, and at that time he was sharing his mic, and I was a bit late. I completely forgot about it, and I was going to clip it for old time's sake, but he did delete that stream pretty quickly.
Oh, dear. Season highlights, isn't it?
Well, I mean, you've got to make the best of a bad situation, I suppose, Housey. Anyway.
In that case, yes, definitely.
Yes, absolutely.
The best thing to do with that.
I mean,
there's just no real comeback, is there?
He started on a great on a good note. He's a great lad, he's Bopton, of course. Due to become a father very, very soon, Housey. And well, yeah. Mrs. Bopton's gonna have her hands full, I'm telling you. Yeah,
good luck with that one.
Yes, absolutely.
Right, we'll wait for the Q2. So I'll tell you what, so I'm just going to start going through some stats here because the boys are going to be getting a few minutes before they're out of the garage.
Yeah, mate, you go for it.
When they're lapsing. Right, let's have a quick recap of the last round then. Pole position was Beans, P1 was a reserve of Deasy, P2 went to Scotty, P3 went to 2-5. Best team was Cat. Let's have a quick look at the table. So Tabbed and 2-5 are in a battle over P2 now. Tabbed losing points last week. So brought him back into the realms of 2-5. He's just 11 points behind. So keep your eyes on Tabbed and 2-5 today. Then, as Skates already touched on earlier, 2-5 and Fury in a battle not only over third place in the drivers, but also over that Pot 2 crown. Obviously, as we've touched on, Fury's got to basically clean sweep it. Chasey in fifth, obviously the Pop 4 champion. We just congratulate him, even though he's not here. But
hold on, Housey. We've just got a new follower, and it's Crixie9. And, well, welcome. It says 300, but it was 300 before. You've got to be 301.
Yeah.
Welcome. And, well, you are watching 4MULA4Racing. Has dropped us. I've got to do that 1 second. Housey, I'll let you talk. I've got to do something in the background, mate.
All good. Just try and keep an eye on the track, see what's going on at the same time. for the lovely viewers out there. So get back to the table then. So as I touched on briefly in that Q1, Blue Dog, Macedonia, Bradtay, and Crazy Kiwi all in a battle over 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th place. Blue Dog sits 6th on 212. Macedonia sits 7th on 206. 6 points behind. Bradtay sits on 202, 4 points behind Macedonia. And Kiwi, the outside shot, on 195, 7 points behind Bradtay. So not a lot between them. What's that, like 17 points between them? So not too much between them. Still to play for. Also still to play for is a battle for 12th, 13th and 14th. That's between Tactical, TieStar and Bopton. Not many points between them. Tactical 6 points behind TieStar in 12th. Bopton in 14th with a 2-point gap. We've got Harass and Scotty, but Harass isn't here. Scotty then could move himself up in this final week to P15. Broken Reptile and Numbnuts are in a battle over 18th and 19th. Numbnuts not here, so Broken Reptile maybe be able to take that 18th spot. Crack on with some of these stats. So, last week, second time this season, Texaco has had a no points haul from a round. The only other team with a no points score in a round was Cadbury's back in Australia. Cadbury's Old Spice need a fastest lap here to take their team's honours in the most fastest laps. All the other team stats are pretty much done except the pit stops. So it goes Texaco in most pole positions with 11. Cat the most driver of the days with 7. Cat the most podiums with 20. Cat the most wins with 7. Cat the best scoring team for the most number of rounds. So it was 12 rounds. They were the best team. 11 times with a 4-car finish. I mean, that speaks for itself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cat with the most finishes, again, backs that one up with 66. Texaco with the most DNFs with 29. Rothmans with the most did not starts with 21. Texaco with the most disqualifications with 3. Rothmans are currently leading the most pits. Tabbed and Beans are tied on Q3 appearances, so both looking good at the moment. Looks like it could be a draw if they both make it through. Tab's got the most poles. Beans needs to win to equal the most wins, which is currently held by Tabbed. Obviously Tabbed on 5 then, Rip the Beans on 4. So Beans, if he wins today, he'll equal that. If not, it will go to Tabbed. 2-5 takes the most fastest laps. Tabbed and 2-5 playing for the driver of the day. Both equal at the moment. They're the only two that can take that. If not, there will be a draw. Most DNFs to Bopton, the Sleeping Assassin, to 10 on 10. Beans needs a podium here and Tabbed to be off the podium to equal the most podiums. Currently Tabbed one ahead on that one too. Most places gained for the season, Mr. Blue Dog, the Pot 3 champion. Most pit stops is going to go to Crazy Kiwi. Someone's got to do something really drastic to take that honour away from him, unfortunately. And Chasey Dane, the Pot 4 champion, then will take the most finishes with no penalties. So congratulations to him.
Absolutely.
I do have some more, but let's have a check back with the track. We'll see if we can get later to some of the others.
Well, I mean, it is that funny bugger session, Housey, and wondering
I can keep going if you like.
Well, you can. I'm just going to check to see what Fury is going to do. If he's going to set this one. And, well, he's not using his ERS, of course. And, yeah, it is funny bugger session. I'm going to keep an eye on the medium runners, Housey, because these soft runners I don't think are relevant. Suicide 5 is out there at the moment. He was in traffic, so that was not a representative time. So I think this session is still just yet to warm up, mate.
All right, well, let me continue blabbering on then, and then you cut across me as you will.
The floor is yours, my friend.
I do have this Bradtay stat, but as I said, I'm not going to give it right now because I don't believe it's fair because he doesn't deserve it. I've got a lot of respect for Bradtay, and I don't want to curse this one because it is a really good one. So, overall, this is the overall. That was the stat generally for the Australian side, but obviously we do join both our both our sides together, and we've got an outcome of that as well. So the overall team statistics, most podiums goes to Cat with 39. Most fastest laps is a draw at the moment between Old Spice and Cat. So that's still to play for. They're both on 10 at the moment. Obviously 2 races to go. Pole positions, Cat on 14 and Texaco on 13. So that's still to play for. Most number of wins goes to Cat with 19. Driver of the day for the overall joint teams is Cadbury's lead on 11. Old Spice have got 10, so that's still to play for too. Cat takes the most finishes with 136. there'll be more than that, obviously, these stats. This is just going into this round. DNFs, Cadbury's and Texaco both on 35, and Old Spice are on 32. So again, that one's still for grabs. Did not start, Old Spice are on 27, Rothman's on 26, Cadbury's on 25. So again, close and still to play for that one. Most pit stops, Rothman's are leading the way on 283, Cat are on 278, and Old Spice are on 275. So that's still to play for too. And obviously, Cat take the best team in each round with 17. So 17 times they've been the best scoring team over the season. We'll have a quick run through the constructors. Well, Skate's not cutting me off, so there's nothing going on. Cat, obviously, I don't think this has been announced, but I mean, Cat lead this side with 994.
Yes.
P2 is Cadbury's on 725. P3 is Old Spice on 665. P4 Rothman's on 545. And P5 Texaco 471. But I make that Cat being the champions, to be honest. I know it hasn't been officially announced, but no one's going to beat that one.
They have won this side of the division, of course, but it is the combined here, Housey. It is the combined one. That's the one that matters. And well, there you go. But Broken Reptile is about to set a lap here, mate. He's on the medium, and well, he's just turned his ERS on now. I should have been paying attention. Take it away, mate. Well, hang on. Well, Tactical Genius is next anyway, mate. So he's about to settle up anyway. And, well, he is burning ERS. So this will be relevant, Housey. Finally going to get a good representative time on the medium. And, well, there you go. A 127.6 from Tactical. Woohoo! Tactical's turned up today. I tell you what, Housey.
Yeah, well, you know what kind of pace Tactical has when he turns up. Hopefully he's in the mix for the rest of the race as well. That'll be good to see. So let me just finish that joint constructors then. Cat obviously leading the way in that one as well. 1,835 points. And again, I think it's pretty much done, to be honest with you. P2 is Rothman's on 1,497. P3 is Texaco on 1,483. P4 is Old Spice on 1,451. And P5 Cadbury's 1,360. So still to play for, really, for the rest of the places in the joint. But Cat, I think, is just too far gone, to be honest.
Yeah, I think so, mate. I absolutely think so. And, well, just having a good look at the chat as well. And, well, yes, championship battle brewing in the European division, of course. The fight for second place is on, and I do know the Newportonian has got his racing helmet on today. And, well, Pillars a little bit under the weather, I do understand. And, well, there's some banter going on in that chat.
Oh,
and
okay.
Shetland Pony is pretty much spot on as, well, Beansy attacking Maggots and Beckett's, and there he is there. Let's just see what he does at that second sector. He's purpled at Housey. Oh, I tell you what, Tactical was very, very slow getting out of his way, and, well, Beansy trying to get the best out of that. Bit of a toe, bit of a cheeky toe there from Beansy, mate.
Yep, pushing it to the edge. So see what Beans does. You are the lads coming out on outlaps now. So Beans goes 27.0, puts himself top. We've got Macedonia about to cross the line now. 28.042 for him, up into P7.
Blue Dog will be next here, Housey. Whack at 28.1. Brad Tate is after him. And, of course, look at those bloody cats. I'll tell you what, 10th, 11th. And at the moment, let's just see what Brad Tate can do. Can he be there with Blue Dog? Well, P4 from Brad Tate. Great lap from him. Scotty out there on an outlap as well. So, Macedonian set a 128.0. Threw himself up into P8. I tell you what, we're going to lose from P11 down to P14, of course. And, well, 2.5 has hit the track. He's on a timed run at the moment, Housey. And, well, yet to set a time, of course, as Scotty as well.
Yeah, Blue Dog going. I think he's going again. He's a little bit up on his time.
We have another follower there, Housey. Sorry, mate. It is your boy, Stu. I missed that. I'm going to put it back up there again. And there it is. And welcome to the stream. Formula 4 Racing. This is the Aussie division, the finale, as it all says there. Yes. The last race of the season. The last race on this game for this lot. And, well, we are all looking forward to the new one, of course. And, well, 2.5 got to do a job here, mate. He's just got to do what he's done all season, Housey. And, well, just steady on as she goes.
Yeah, quietly under the radar. I know we spoke about him. We know what he's like.
Yeah.
You know, he's a good lad, but quietly under the radar in the championship. To be fair, I mean, he's done the Macedonian of last season, hasn't he? Really,
Oh, he really has.
quietly
Yeah.
under the radar, and all of a sudden, well, not all of a sudden, but I mean, he could end up taking this second place. Depends how Tab goes and
Well,
what
let's not
happens in the
forget he
race.
did miss a
Obviously,
few races as well. I mean, I think he's missed 3 races.
he's DNF twice. I know that much.
And there you go. So I
100%.
mean,
I don't think he's missed a race. I think he's just not
no,
finished 2 of them.
he definitely has. A 27.2 P4 for him. That is well and truly safe. Scotty out there on track as well. Yet to set a time, and there he is. There. Who is next? Fury has invalidated
It'll be S5,
in the danger zone.
S5.
Yeah, thank you very much, mate. There he is. There, and of course he's put his hand up for a full-time seat next season as well. Looking forward to seeing what the boys create. Of course, Housey. We go again. New teams,
Yeah.
new colours, new liveries, and they are all pumped up, ready to go, of course. And the graphics god waiting in the wings. Of course, well, there's a few surprises, I do believe, in store for the new one. And let's just see what he comes up with, of course. Does a stellar job every year. And, well, thank you very much, Sirks. And, of course, all the admins, of course. A big shout out to Chasey Dane and, well, of course, Ayland and... I'm going to miss a few here. I'm telling you, I'm going to miss a few. But there you go. Suicide 5, a 26.9 P1.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. I tell you what, if you could be a fly on the wall in that chat, he would have all sorts to say. Scotty has purpled that second sector. And let's just see what Scotty can do. He has impressed since he's been here, Housey. And, well, leaving it right on the cusp. He's leaving it to the very, very last minute. 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go. Brad Tate comfortably retires in the garage. Here comes Scotty. What's he got? It's a 27.1 P4.
Fury is on a lap, but yeah, he is up. He is up. So Fury's up at the moment. Blue Dog's not going to make it. So Ulf Putty Bender also on a lap here. Probably the furthest along, I think, in the drop zone. Just about to come through Cop. A fast hand up where we lost Dino. He's got a bit of traffic in front of him. It's not. I don't like a bit of traffic, even if it's not traffic, but just in your eye line.
Yeah, it's a bit of a distraction, isn't it, mate?
Through this section, it is. Yeah, it can be. You know, I mean, you need full concentration and skill through that section anyway. But it's played out nicely for him. He's got a nice.
Oh, he's got a nice toe, as old Footy Bender, of course. And, well,
S5?
Yeah, that is. It is.
It is S5. Yeah.
So he'll be going in the
So
pit lane. Oh, I tell you what, right on track limits is old Footy Bender. And let's just see what he can set. Of course, first race back in ages.
Oh, that was close again.
Flirting with track limits, how's he flirting? A 27.5 P7. Wowee. Who was that I just missed, mate? Fury.
Right, that was
Fury, a 27.4. And there you go. There you go. Who is next? Crazy Kiwi.
Kiwi.
Oh, P8.
Done it. It's not tactical out. How long's he got? Is tactical going to get round?
Yeah, he's crossed the line now, and yeah, he's got around.
Yeah.
Broken Reptile out on track as well, so we're going to keep an eye on this. Old Footy Bender. Well, he's in trouble, I reckon, here, Housey. Broken Reptile ahead of Tactical Genius, both on laps. These are the only two that can really make a dent in this order. Brad Tate at the moment safe, but in the garage. As you can see there, retired in the garage there, Housey. And, well, a 27.6. And I tell you what, I reckon he's in trouble, mate.
What? Yeah, well, Brad Tate's in trouble. Brad Tate's 96 10th, 27.6, so Brad Tate could be in trouble. I mean, I was just looking at that crazy Kiwi, Brad Tate, Blue Dog, Macedonian battle. Obviously, Macedonian and Blue Dog both out here. Brad Tate on the cusp, crazy Kiwi, looking for a good qualification then. So he's the one that sits furthest down at the moment in the table, so he needs the better result. Looks like he's going to get the best qualifying if Tactical or Broken can knock Brad Tate out. Now, Tactical, I'm keeping an eye on Tactical's lap. It's still clean coming out of Chapel.
Well, according to this here, Housey, Broken Reptile looks like he is going to survive. He just needs a good, clean third sector, and I think he's going to get it done, mate. I think this is job done. He purpled that second sector, and that is only 2 above, 2 below, of course. And, well, if it's 2 above, well, I mean, that is quicker than Kiwi. So let's just see what he's got. A 27.4, P7, P7.
Tactical's going to do it too.
P10,
yes.
And old Footy Bender has been knocked out on his return. Oh, has he not? Has he not? Yes, he has. The checker flag has fallen.
Yeah, he's got the flag.
And that is it. That is Q2 done and dusted, Housey.
Yep. Suicide 5 on top of the tree. You'll love that one.
Well, I mean, he
Some
certainly
say he
will.
loves to be on top.
Let's not get the lad started, Housey. But yes,
Oh, I'm just going to wind him up. Why not?
Mr. Altitude, of course. And, well, we on top. I bet you he's taking screenshots, mate, because he will be pumped for putting that car up there, of course. Well, he's just come back on the game. And do know he likes this one. And, well, if that's a thing of, if that is a sign of things to come, oof, we're in for a cracker season 4, mate. But here we go. Here we go. Suicide 5 on top of the timing charts. There he is there. Rip the Beans P2 and Sando P3. Scotty P4 tabbed and 2-5. Broken Reptile P7. Fury down there in P8, of course. Crazy Kiwi P9 and Tactical. Wow, Housey. Look at that. Look how bloody close that was. 9 thousandths of a, excuse me, 11 thousandths of a second. So, oof, very, very close.
Just the one person on the mediums as well. Tabbed set his fastest time on the mediums. The rest of them all went on the soft. So
Well, I think
Tabbed going different.
I think Tabbed, if he saw those sort of times on the mediums, it'd be interesting to see what he can do, of course, in this rapid Q3 session here, folks. What they usually do is just set a good, very, very good quick banker. And, well, I mean, as the session goes on, the track does rubber in. And, well, supposedly, not supposedly, the later you can leave it, the better off you are, of course. Track at optimum, but of course, then you run the risk of if you make a mistake and that lap doesn't count. So it's a bit of a game of cat and mouse and what you want to do, which way you want to go. And of course, well, this is, well, the end of this game cycle. And, well, these boys should have their eye in well and truly by now.
Yep. Still no update from the lads about the weather, so we're just presuming it's dry. Obviously, it stayed dry for the qualifying session. But to get 2 dry days in a row in England, well, that is like winning the lottery, that is.
Well, I mean, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. We haven't had no report, of course.
Does happen.
And,
Does happen here.
well, I mean, I was
Problem with
hoping...
Silverstone is,
Yeah.
oh, you just get, it's either freezing cold. I mean, it's obviously old war base, so it's very open, so it's very windy all the time. Even if there's no wind anywhere, there'll be wind at Silverstone. So you either get wind, rain, and then the rain, even if you're in the grandstand, blows into the grandstand and gets you wet. So you get wet and cold no matter what. Or if it is actually hot, you just get burnt to hell. So it's one or the other normally here.
That's because you're not used to seeing the sun over there.
No. Because we're too Nancy-pantsy about sun cream too. We're like, no, we're not wearing that. No, we don't need that. Oh, I got burnt.
Oh, there is Pills. Pills has given us a bit of a... we must have missed the comment in the chat, but Pills has given us... Doing his thing is Pills. Of course, the Season 1 champ. And, well, he might be after a job. The Amigo! There he is there. And, well, he said dry from what someone said earlier before. So I'm going to take his word for it. And there you go. Thank you very much, Pills. Much appreciated, my friend. But yes, Sando out there, and he knows. Look at him.
You know what that means, though?
What does that mean, mate?
Well, I said to my bro Blue Dog earlier. I said to him, look, be prepared for some weather. It is England, as you know. I said one of the divisions is going to cop it. So,
well,
you've heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. I have screwed the Euro lot. If it stays dry here,
yeah, but you know how it works. It usually works opposite, mate. And the curse works up. Well, I shouldn't be saying stuff like that anyway. Anyway, very super. Oh, Sando! Not the ideal way to get his lap underway, but yes, very, very loosey-goosey. And, well, here he goes, of course. First man to blink. And, yeah, well, I mean, there is a fair
gaggle of cars.
Fair few cars very close together, of course. And, well, Sando doing the smart thing, trying not to burn, excuse me, that set of tyres on an outlap, of course. Yes, the more you burn, the more you heat them up, the harder you go on an outlap. It just takes away that prime purchase that you really want. These boys do know this. And, well, you just really want to do a nice, very slow, easy installation lap, so to speak. And get those bad boys, those nice, prime, beautiful softs ready to go to attack this magnificent track here, Housey, of course. The home of Formula 1 here at Silverstone. And, well, we back here again, and Sando's around! Sando is around! How did he... Well, he's managed to keep that... he's in the middle of the track! He's in the middle of the track, and there you go. Absolutely. Beans compromised massively. We did see that in the background, and, well, he's still on it, Housey. I mean, he's got time.
Tab.
These are these first runs. So these are their first runs, and they're going to go again, of course. This will go... He'll do the lap. They'll put it in the pit lane, and, of course, we'll see the session heat right up towards the end of it, of course. But, yeah, he's definitely going to set this lap, and we'll just stay with Beansy. There is Tab behind him. Of course, I'll get that ready
I don't know how
because it's going to be bloody close. There it is.
Yeah, I don't know how compromised he was, Tabbed, but Beans definitely. It's going to be Scotty after that. I'm on board with Scotty, so I can get Scotty's time. Scotty then, a 127.2. Tactical with a 126.9. Fury in with a 27.8 then. A little bit of a break now. We've got Sando, obviously.
Suicide 5 has invalidated, so it will be Crazy Kiwi, mate. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep, Kiwi then. And then I'll flick back and find the Cadbury's. I think it's Broken Reptile. I'll double check.
No worries, mate. So, yeah, Kiwi, I'll tell you what, doing great things. He's not pushing at all. He's very, very slow. 1:14.0 at that second sector. That is monumentally slow. So, Sando getting himself ready to go again here, Housey, after making that little bit of a mistake. That's a Cadbury. That's a Cadbury. Yes, he certainly is. He's getting well off the line. Good on you, Broken Reptile. That's what we like to see. Awesome, awesome stuff from you. S5 out on track as well. The man who put it on top of the timing charts in Q2. Let's just see what he can do. 2.5 about to get himself underway as well. We've got Fury there as well. I'm not too sure what Fury's doing. Oh, he's level pegging.
Beans is flying.
Is he?
Beans is going again. He's obviously that compromised first lap. He is deciding to go again. It's feel like screaming, but he's flying.
Stay with Rip the Beans here, of course. Our champ, our Aussie champ. What a great season this lad has had. And let's just see what he can set. It's a 26.8. Oof, P2. Look at that young fella go. Tabbed out there. Well, thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, Fury invalidated, so he dived in the pits right at the last minute because he invalidated on Stowe itself. So I think it'd be 2.5, mate. I think he's the only one on a lap. Well, Broken Reptile is, but obviously isn't.
Well, Crazy Kiwi, I think Crazy Kiwi might be on a lap, of course. He did a very, very slow lap, his first run here, Housey. And let's just see, he's about to approach the end of this second sector. And I think he's on one here, mate. His fuel light is screaming, but he's burning ERS. And let's just see what, he's going. Look at that. He's absolutely sending this. So we're going to stay with Kiwi, and then we'll flick to 2.5 straight after this.
2.5's ahead of him. 2.5's just coming down into Vale now.
2.5's behind you.
Oh, sorry, Suicide 5. Damn these 5 boys. Suicide 5 about to cross the line. I've got him. Don't worry. It's 127.0. There you go. That's my mistake. My bad. Kiwi then.
Kiwi said a 27.8. And, well, there is the other one. Mr. 2.5. And, oh, well, I mean, at least we don't get safety cars leading and winning races.
I've done it once.
You've done it
once.
2.5, P3, whack. There you go there with a 26.9. Not too shabby at all. We're going to have a bit of a reset here, folks. Of course, these boys are going to go back in the garage, get themselves all ready, good and proper for the final parts of this Q3 session.
Did Broken Reptile go in? He did go in, yeah. Sorry, I was just making sure Broken Reptile went in. So, yeah, unless anybody's on a second lap here, obviously Beansy isn't. Suicide 5, I'm just trying to keep half an eye on. Not so sure that he's going again. He's not really using any battery power.
They're definitely all heading back to the garage, I would say, mate. Unless 2.5 is on one here,
Kiwi,
mate.
I don't know. Yeah, Kiwi as well, looking like he's... Oh, no, mind you, yeah, he's got loads of battery, Kiwi, so probably not. I wouldn't have... 2.5's 10th and a half down, so...
I think they're all going back to the garage here, Housey, and I think they're going to give us not a breather towards the end. And, well, that is what they do, of course. Tabbed at the moment in the garage. Well, he's coming back out on track. What a segue as 126.5 from the young fella. And tell you what, Housey, I know he's hungry. He's hungry, mate. He's sort of kicking himself a little bit. But next season... I tell you what, he's looking to take top spot here in the Aussie division. And, well, defending champion will be Rip the Beans, of course. And, well, he might have something to say about it as well. So will Tactical and so will a few others. And, well, looking forward to the next game, mate. I really am. And can't wait. Stay tuned, folks. There will be announcements very, very, very shortly. Going to do things a bit differently here at Formula 4, as we always do. And, well, it's excitement galore. Looking forward to it, mate.
Sorry, you caught me mid. Wetting the whistle there. I thought I was safe.
You thought I was, yeah. Well, usually,
Thought I was safe.
usually people are when I start talking.
Okay.
But anyway, we'll
That's
move
who
on.
was
Yeah,
scared.
well, I mean,
Let's stitch him up.
yeah, that's exactly right. I apologise, mate. But yes, tabbed out there on track. He's the first one to blink here, mate, in
Sando.
this second part of this
Sando
Q3
is.
session. Oh, is he?
Sando's ahead of him. Yep. We're just
He's
about to open up a lap now.
Apologies.
Obviously not with a very representative time on the board of a 2:10. So you're watching Sando. I'll flick back and keep an eye on Tabbed, just in case anything happens.
Yes, absolutely. As Pils does make a good point in the chat, and that's exactly what we were touching on before there, Pils. Yes, with all that weaving he was doing, probably did burn a fair bit of that tyre rubber, and that just took it past that preem life that you want. And well, Sando out on track at the moment. He's speaking of tabbed, of course, and well, let's just see what he's doing. He's got some pace as a young fella though. At the moment. As it sits, he's 3/10 ahead, and he's apparently up on his previous best. Whoa, Sando! Oh, I'll tell you what, he's very, very loose coming through there, through Cops there, Housey, through Maggots and Beckett's, and let's just see what he can. Oh, he's loose. He's very, very loose. And on the raggedy edge is Sando. What's he got there? He's purpled that second sector, but he's in P9, so it's only relevant for 2 above. Let's not forget that. And let's just see, he's approaching Stowe right now, and yet to set a register, well, a relevant time, and flirting with track limits as I hear Housey take a big gasp in the background, which means he's flirting with track limits. Sando sets a 27.0. We'll flick back up to Tab. Let's see what he's got in the bag. Absolutely on it. He's just up by half a tenth. What's he got, Housey? What's he got?
Whole lap. Yep, there we go. 26.475. He's up that half temp all the way around. Kept watching him like he's got to change that, either push it forward or back, but he didn't. He stayed there the same. So Scotty here, he's just over 3/10 up on his current time, so should put him into the 26s, which is around 4th place at the moment.
Absolutely, there you go. 26.8 P3, great lap from him. Who is next? There is Fury out there on an up. Thank you very much, mate.
Reptile.
Yet to set a time, of course. One of the new kids on the block is broken and sets a 27.0 P7. Not too shabby at all from him. As Fury gets himself underway. Is he on another lap? He certainly is. Look at that. He's up. He's up.
Just. I don't think it's enough. And he's going to have a fantastic Vale Club section. It's not enough, I don't think, from Beans here. You can see. No, improves on the time, I think.
What a great last sector he had, though.
He did.
Absolutely stunning last sector from Beansy. And I tell you what, he's saying, well, don't forget about me. I tell you what, Tabbed might have his measure here, Housey. He's looking very good at the moment. Suicide 5 out there, he is up on his time. Sando is about to get himself underway, so we're going to stay with Suicide 5 here, of course, in the reserve livery. He was up by about a tenth there, Housey, at that second sector. Let's just see what he's got in the bag, of course. Well, as I did say, known around the traps as Mr. Altitude. There he is there, he's crossing the line at the 26.7, P3. Whoa!
2.5 on a lap. He's up as well. I don't think it's enough to challenge Beans or Tabbed. Maybe not even his cousin. I'm not sure. The battle of the fives then. Who's going to take it? What's he got?
Oh,
he does.
He does.
Just nips in front of his cousin there. Look at that.
I tell you what, that's bragging rights in there. And well, Fury is on a lap as well. Fury's about to set one. And of course, let's just see what Fury's got. Don't count this lad out. It's a 27.0 P7. Who is next, Housey? I think it's Kiwi. It certainly is. 2.5 tenths up on his previous best. Well, he needs a mammoth last sector here, Housey. Needs a mammoth last sector. As yes, we will announce that in a second. We'll just get through this session. And let's just see what Kiwi's got. Let's just see. Can he get himself off 10th place? No, he cannot. No, he cannot.
Tactical improves. Puts himself up to P5 at the 26.8. Not sure if that's it. Sando's on one here. He's just over 2 tenths up. So Sando, that should be 26s for him too. Probably going to put him around, I reckon, the P6 mark. Around that tactical Scotty.
What's he got?
Unless he's had a cracking...
P4 for
P4,
Sando. P4, second row.
It's the 5.
And I tell you what there, Housey. Well, he doesn't improve on his grid position. Didn't improve his time. Was slightly down. But I tell you what, 2-5, it is official. 2-5 is the Pot 2 champion of Season 3 Aussie Division. And congratulations, 2-5. And, well, there is Fury congratulating, one of the first to congratulate him in the chat. And, well done, Fury. And it's been a cracking battle, of course. But, yes, I mean, still, these boys are out there. They're going to enjoy this one. I'm looking forward to this race, Housey. I really, really am. And there you go, the young fella on top by a 1.5 tenths over Rip the Beans. They've been doing battle all season. And I reckon Tab might want to get this job done on track. Just finish on a high. And, well, walk into the new one just feeling a little bit better than what he has the last couple. 2-5, P3, Sando, P4, Suicide 5, P5, Tactical Genius, P6, Scotty, P7, Fury, there he is there, P8, Broken Reptile, and Crazy Kiwi will take out the 5th row. Suicide 5. He's a funny lad. I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to having a bit of a chat with him to see what see how he reacted in. I hope the boys have got it. I hope the guys have got it in the chat that he's with. I would have loved to have known what he said when he realised he put that on top of the timing charts in Q2, of course. Must have been pretty good because well, we all know what he's like.
Waiting for these lads then just to get their setups in, their tyre strategy and their pit stops squared away, and then we'll get away with the formation lap. We can give you a rundown of the complete running order. Still dry as Pills did suggest, so it looks like we're going to get a dry one, which is good news for these lads. Although there will be some on the grid that was in rain. But
well, I mean, the Pot 3 champ loves it when it's wet, and I speak of none other than the Blue Dog.
My fault.
And
it's my fault. I honestly back
you taking
10,
responsibility
8 years or whatever. Yeah, do right. He'll agree with you. He ain't going to deny it. We've been knocking for some years, for Christ's sake. All right,
yeah, mate,
go back
absolutely.
like 8 years or whatever. And I was always like, let's make it wet. He's like, no. I'm like, yeah, let's make it wet. It's more fun. And we did lots and lots of racing in the rain. So he has had some practice, and that is why he is so good in the wet.
Well, there you go.
But no problem, Blue.
Yes.
Welcome. Let's go through this running order then.
Absolutely,
so Tab,
mate.
actually, on pole, on those mediums then. So he's the only one on the mediums inside the top 10. He'll take pole then. Has taken pole. He'll start first. So Rip the Beans, Team Cat will go from P2. Then we've got Cadbury's of 2-5 starting in P3. Highest reserve of Sando starting P4. Suicide 5 then. Another reserve in P5. Suicide 5 in P5. Johnny 5 is alive in P5 with the Suicide 5. Do you remember that film, Short Circuit? I don't know if you ever saw that.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Yeah.
Johnny 5. Tactical anyway. Tactical is sick for getting waylaid here. I'm off on one. 7th is Scotty in the Rothmans. Fury starts P8 in the Cat. Shut up. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Very unprofessional. Broken Reptile will go from P9 in the Cadburys. Obviously. Crazy Kiwi then rounding out the top 10 in the Rothmans. Whole top 10. Bar Tabs in the lead on the softs then. So 11th, Old Footy Bender with that reserve livery and those beautiful pink accents. He'll start from 11th on the mediums. We've got Brad Tay then. B1, B2, whichever you prefer. He's going to start P12 on the softs. Then we've got Macedonia, he's in competition with. So Macedonian actually taking the patty roll for the day because he starts P13 on the mediums.
Well, he's here in spirit.
Past the patty. Yeah. 14th then is Blue Dog. He's going to start on the softs for Team Cat. Dino then made it in. He's going to start P15th for the Old Spice team on the mediums. Then we've got Venti, the other reserve, starting P16 on the softs. We've got Ty Star starting 17th on the softs, and Bopton rounding out our 18 drivers for today, starting on the mediums on P18. He is awake, so that's at least a start. We've got a new follower.
We do. I'll put it back up again.
Lego 01.
Hey, Lego Ma 01. Thank you very much for your follow. Follower number 302 there, Housey. And we're about to go racing here in the Aussie division. And I'm going to get rid of all of that stuff. Where are the lights? There they are. As they do the final loading. We've got 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights. We have 5 lights. And we go here at Silverstone. Let's just see how they go. We're riding on board with Sando. Look at this, Housey, following nose to stern. So far, so good. Nice and clean. Absolutely beautiful from this lot. And they've all got through the early part of this lap unscathed.
Yep, it's looking good. I'm not seeing anything yet. It's close, obviously, as it always is, but I'm not seeing any carbon fly. This is absolutely brilliant driving from the lads. All the way back down to 18th place. I didn't see any real contact. Brilliant start, boys. Well done. That's excellent.
Oh, Suicide 5 on the inside of Tactical Genius. Tactical trying to make a move. And Suicide 5 holds his nerve, but he's gone a little bit deep. Oh, let's just see how this one pans out, Housey. They're side by side, about to enter Cops. And on the back straight, of course. And there they are. Scotty has the inside line, and Suicide lets him go. But he does an over-under. What a move! What a move! Has he got it done? He certainly has! What a move from Suicide 5 up into P5. Well, he's holding his nerve there, Housey.
Yep, brilliant start. I'm just trying to keep tabs on what's going on further down the field. Some good battles going on. Macedonia and Dino are going at it. Fury's been involved in a bit. Old Footy Bender 2. Absolutely cracking down this back straight between Macedonia and Dino. They're side by side into to Stowe, sorry.
Oh, that's very, very close, but I am loving how these boys are going at it, and fantastic to see them race like this. Early doors yet, of course, yes, but lap 1, and they've done a stellar job. Bopton is down there in 20th. He is awake. He is on the chase, but Tystar is shaping up Venti here, Housey. And
Beans is in trouble. Beans is in massive trouble.
Macedonia, Dino, Crazy Kiwi out, Crazy Kiwi's out. That's going to be a safety car. That's going to be.
And Dino.
And Dino, excuse me, Kiwi
Jesus,
and Dino gone.
Dino might need Dino needs a medic check from the look of his car. I was on board with Beans coming through the village area, and his nose is stuffed right in there. So Dino getting a headache from the last one for sure.
Well,
Beans had trouble there. I don't know what happened to Beans, but he's right down in 16th place.
Yeah, I'm not too sure there either. We just caught it in the background, and I did miss that one because I got the replay of the start saved. And we'll just have a bit of a look at that now, Housey. Just have a look at this replay of the start, of course. And away they went. Look at that. Look at that. Unbelievable job from them all. And jostling for position, of course. And, well, there they go through the first part of the track. Very, very well done by all involved, of course. And that cracking battle between Tactical and Suicide 5, which is now up in a P4. And, well, Sando following him through, of course, these two reserve boys. Doing a great, great job. And, well, safety car conditions, of course. And guess who leads this one, Housey? Mr. 2.
Got another follower.
Oh, hey,
Mr.
Grovesy. Hey, 303. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Surely.
Well, it's got to be 304, yeah. The counter's a bit buckled today, isn't it?
Counter's been done by
what's going on.
today.
It's broken. Broken gets a 5-second time penalty. Look at the action in the pit lane. Let's just see if any of these boys put on a nose here, Housey. Wonder if there was contact. Just have a look. We'll have a bit of a look here, mate.
I'm worried about Beans because there's nothing in the race director about any contact with anyone, but he dropped like a stone, and I know he didn't make Abbey and Farm on that lap with the safety car just before or just after the boys crashed out there. Like he had no nose, he couldn't make the turn, but no.
Venti got Venti got double stacked as well, of course. And, well, there you go. I mean, it's very rare it happens, but that was a lot of action in the pit lane.
Wow.
And there
Everyone
you go.
On the mediums.
Everyone
so
on.
Tabs stay out there.
Tabs stayed out. Old Footy Bender stayed out. Macedonian stayed out. And the Bopton, the sleeping assassin. P4, he stayed out.
Yeah, okay, so those 4 staying out. The rest of them all coming in, putting mediums on.
Of course you can stretch these mediums an absolute country mile.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Around this track, they just don't die, as good Kills said before. And, well, there you go. Bopton, those top 4 yet to box. And rightly so. I mean, you would not stop. They started this one on the medium. And, well, there you go, of course. Yeah, it'd be crazy too. I mean, you just stay out there, track position, and away you go, of course. Like I did say, you can stretch that medium a country mile, still do that one stop, and, well, race to the conditions, of course. Whether that be safety cars, whether it be incident, whatever it might be, weather, whatever, you race to the conditions. And, well, they have done exactly that. And track position is rewarded, mate.
Yep, obviously this is a track where you can overtake. There are plenty of opportunities to overtake on this track. It's one of the delights of this track. And a good thing with that as well, obviously, it was no brainer for stay out. The guys behind him, it's not like, look at Bopton, he's sat in fourth. He's got 2-lap old mediums. The guy behind him, sometimes you get when the safety car comes, they're going to be on fresh softs or something. They're not. They're on fresh mediums. Yes, they've got a couple of laps less on them, but it's not a compound difference. So good chance of holding position, to be fair, for those 4 that didn't stop. Good call from them.
Absolutely. And of course, well, let's just have a look at these position changes, mate. While we've got a bit of a sort of a lull, and there you go, Macedonian, of course, and Bopton, and Old Footy Bender, of course, mate, started on the medium, and look at the positions gained. Excuse me, just from staying out. Up 9, Old Footy Bender. Macedonian up 10. Bopton up 14, of course. They do have to stop. But I tell you what, if there is another safety car, it sort of neutralises things. It doesn't really... I mean, the medium does last, but they'll be a little bit slower towards the end. While those guys will be on the softs, of course. And, well, this is all fair game now. Broken Reptile with 5. Rip the Beans with 5. And, well, they will serve that if they need to stop again in the pit lane. If they don't stop, it will be added to their time. And, of course, Tabbed, well, does have 5 seconds to be added to his race time after this race, of course, by the stewards for accumulation of license points. 5 of them, I do believe. And, well, there you go. Bopton out there. P4, well, 2-5. Well, he's the first of the stoppers, of course. He's sitting there in P5. I do expect him to dispatch Bopton very, very quickly and really hunt down on his teammate. Macedonian there in P3, of course. Old Footy Bender on a return. Well, P2. And I dare say the safety car will be in this lap here, Housey.
Yep, it should be. Just looking at that battle again, I'm just conscious about this battle for the 6th place in the championship. Macedonia up in 3rd, his nearest rival, Blue Dog, who's ahead of him in the championship, down in 13th.
Yes.
Then it's, again, just a reminder, there's Brad Tay and Crazy Kiwi also in that battle. So where's Crazy? Crazy's out.
Crazy's out.
Crazy's gone. So Crazy's out of this one. So it's just Brad Tay, Blue Dog, and Macedonia in the battle. Then obviously B1, B2, as they always are, right next to each other.
Absolutely.
12th and 13th. They don't go far without each other. Some say they even go to the grocery store at the same time.
Well, I mean...
Let them do it.
Hey, my hands are up in the air, my friend. I'm letting that one go well, boy. But anyway, we're about to go racing here, Housey. We're sitting here with Old Footy Bender and Tabbed getting ready to launch. And, of course, he's the safety car at the moment. He will determine when they decide. When he decides to go, they will go. But he is the safety car at the moment. So,
Whoa. What is Brad Tay doing? Brad Tay is off the track. He's lost it.
Oh, cold tyres, but
we are. He was probably trying to warm them up.
Oh, we're watching this, and Tabb's going to go to the last corner. He's gone. But Old Footy Bender was awake. He was awake. And Macedonian, they all were. The top 3 were well and truly awake. Bopton, well, the sleeping assassin caught sleeping.
Oh, this is going to be a massive crash.
There's a huge crash. There's a huge crash.
P5 caught up in it. Sando, I think, or was it Old Footy Bender? It was Old Footy Bender. We've lost Tactical Genius in it. Oh, 2-5's going to get tabbed again. 2-5's definitely got damage. We've lost Tactical. I think, was that Old Footy Bender that lost it, the reserve?
Yeah, Old Footy Bender lost it coming into turn 2. Of course, the back end just flicked around. And that was just cold rears, mate. Cold rears. And, of course, was in the middle of the track. And holy moly, cars everywhere. We've lost 3. Macedonian after a great start. Down there in P15, Old Footy Bender. Well, there he is there. I don't know how he's got a front wing, but he's got a front wing. We've got 2-5 there with no nose. Fury Strat, was he caught out in that? Let's have a good look at his nose. He most certainly was. Brad Tay, let's go on with Brad Tay. He's got a full wing. Ty-Star got a full wing, but that's a reserve of Suicide 5. He's slow. Oh, he's got no end plate. He's hurting. And they've got to get back to the pit lane, of course. And we've got yellow flags. Sector 2, there should be friggin'
What's Macedonia?
There should be BSC.
Yeah, I know. So, some big players getting caught up in that then. Unfortunate. We'll see who comes in here. Tabbed away with this one, to be fair.
He certainly
Scotty
is.
Up in the second place. Look at Scotty go again. Was it P2, P3 last week? Can't remember. P2.
P2.
He's on for it again. Yeah.
He certainly
Great
is,
driver
and
from Spike.
well,
Bobson's still there.
there you
Oh,
go.
S5 getting a penalty in the
For
split,
speeding in the pit lane.
Speeding in the pit lane.
Yeah, tactical is
Out.
left, and that is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. What happened there, of course, and well, there you go. That was absolutely insane. Exactly right there, Zerks, and just unfortunate. And these boys, well, we like the realism, and that is the price you pay for not having ghosting on, and that would have been just as you were if ghosting was on. But there you go, whack, it's just hurt tactical, Macedonian, 2-5, Fury, Suicide 5, Broken Reptile, and they were all recipients of that unfortunate situation. Let's have a look at Venti. Venti shaping up TieStar here, Housey. He's side by side. Oh, Venti. And he's got the job done. He's got the job done. And yes, he certainly has. What a move from Venti.
Yep, good moves there. This race has been turned on its head, to be fair. Sorry, I'm just trying to get over it. 2-5 Macedonian, Fury, S5, Broken Reptile. Beans is... Not sure what Beans is doing. I kind of flicked to Beans a minute ago and he was half throttling it, so... I'm not sure. Oh, he's going to be round here. Beans is round. He could be out. Oh, he's managed to keep that wheel on. Wow. That was close. Beans lost it on the exit of Cops. So I don't think it's going to be Beans' day here. Let's look back at the action then. Let's worry about them later. Brad Tay having a look at TieStar here, mate.
And Fury's looking at Suicide 5. We'll go at Brad Tay. Yeah, they're about the same distance away because old Footy Bender's there as well. And that was the price he paid. He lit up those rears right about there. And the car was in the middle of the track. And, well, that did turn the race on its head. Fury just hasn't got enough yet. Yes, there you go. Suicide 5 holding his own. And let's just see how this one pans out a little bit later on. Sando does get by Bopton. Bopton down into P4. Having a strong race is the Bopton. And there you go. Yeah, unfortunate from you, Kiwi. Don't know what happened, but, mate, get rid of it. Yes, we know you've been wanting to do that for a while. Suicide 5 is in P11. Beansy, what happened there? Beansy in the pit lane. And what's he doing? Yeah. What is he doing?
He's doing serving his penalty and putting on a set of softs. That's what he's doing. But again, I won't worry about Beansy. I don't think he's really into this race, to be honest. He's not going to challenge. No way. Not unless we have major safety car issues. Brad Tay still on the back of TieStar here.
He certainly is.
Just
And Brad, he can't quite get it done. He's in the train there, absolutely. Because let's have a look at that. Venti is there. And, well, they're all grabbing the DRS from him. Of course, TieStar off Venti. And Brad Tate off TieStar, and old Footy Bender there as well. And, well, there he is there. How many penalties? What's going on with these penalties? Of course, yeah, Footy Bender with 5, Suicide 5 with 5, Beansy with 3, Bopton with 3. Let's have a look at these positions gained there, Housey. Bopton up 14, Venti up 10, TieStar up 10, Beansy and 2-5. 2-5 down 11, Beansy down 13. And, well, very interesting to say the least there, mate. As we'll go back up, because TieStar, Venti got a little bit loose. TieStar's trying to put that power down, but Venti's just got a great exit. And he's doing absolutely everything he can to stay in front. And he's not even burning ERS's, Venti, so he's doing a proper job.
Yeah, the time is ticking, though. I mean, TieStar does look like he's got a bit more pace. We've got a yellow in Sector 2. I don't know who that is. It's one of the cats. It's probably Beans getting out of the way. It is. Oh, yeah, it is Beans getting out of the way. Tab gets a time penalty. Multiple warnings. He's away with this one though, so he's got 3 seconds, and we have to remember he's got +5 at the end as well.
That's not going to help. That is not going to help. And there you go. So, Venti's very tentative. Look what's going on behind. Brad Tay looks like he's got a great run. Oh, he's coming. Can he get the job done? No way.
Round the outside. Oh, he's going to get blocked in here. If he can keep the inside, though, it's a move on TieStar. There you go. Good move from Brad Tate. You see that one coming.
And old Footy Bender having a bit of a look on the inside. Oh, TieStar goes a bit deep. He's going to compromise his line a little bit. Look at the run Footy Bender's got. But no, he has to back out of it. There is nowhere to go through there. And he has to sort of bide his time a little bit here, Housey. The next couple of corners, it's follow much the leader. Only into that break. Oh, there it is. And there's another one.
8 seconds now for Footy Bender. He's going up the inside here. I'm on the rear wing of Brad Tate. Up to the inside then. Footy Bender gets that move done on Tystar. We're looking at Brad Tate. Brad Tate's right up the gearbox of Venti here. Can he get this move done on the Wellington straight? He's using ERS.
He
DRS
should do.
open. He's got the run.
He
Yeah,
should
Venti
do.
goes defensive. But Brad Tate's got the overspeed. Managed to go around the outside. Can he hold the line? Oh, Footy Bender coming in hot behind. I'm on the rear wing still from Brad Tate. So Tystar then dropped down to 9th now. Brad Tate up to 6th. And look, 5th and 6th. Who is it? Phil and Ben, the flower pot
Yeah, that's exactly right. They always find each other on the bloody track. And Suicide 5, well, he's catching up to Fury. And, well, he'll have the grip between the teeth. He'll want to get this job done as well. He's in the DRS zone as well, Howsy. So let's just keep an eye on these sector times, of course, as we'll have a look at old Footy Bender. He's right up the gearbox of Venti. He needs a good exit. I'm not too sure if he's got one. And no, he's a little bit too far ahead, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be close by the time he hit the brakes, but Venti got that DRS2 off the back of Brad Tate. Good little battle here between these. This could run for a while, that little battle. Suicide, not really gaining on Fury at the moment. Just keeping half an eye on that as well. Gap's pretty stable for the moment.
They're lapping around
Both
about
on
the same time.
tyres.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And doing their thing. Old Footy Bender's very close, but he's very close at the wrong part of the track. He's having a look. He's probably going to break late.
He's going to have a dive here.
He's going to have a bit of a look.
There last time.
Oh, no, he's too far back. He thought better of it. He's Venti doing a great job. Venti doing a very good job.
Yep.
Oh, he's gone deep. He's gone deep, and there you go. Well, has it opened the door? It certainly has. Oh, he's got a DRS as well, but I don't know, mate. He's too far back.
No,
and, yeah, he's just going to have to bide his time.
Oh,
they've touched! They've touched, and he's just done his front wing. Oh, Footy Bender. Well, Brad Tate on the back of Blue Dog as well. And we'll flick down to Suicide 5, and he's still 8.5 tenths of a second. And well, they are lapping almost identical times.
Yep, they are indeed. So have a look at the front. Tab got the gap up then to Scotty and P2 to 4.8. So Tab just slowly cruising away, doing what he needs to do.
He certainly does, but let's not forget.
If there's a late safety car, I'll tell you, if there's a late safety car though, he could be in trouble.
It does change everything, of course, and well, I mean, it'll be an error from somebody, of course. Usually does bring them out, but I mean, the gaps have stabilised a little bit, Housey.
Yeah.
3 tenths is the closest battle here on track, and it is between Tystar and Footy Bender's going to roll him. Well, there you go. He's got that end plate damage. He has to go into that garage, and he's going to serve a penalty as well. Tystar goes deep, but there you go. He will be on the hunt for Venti now.
8 seconds. Footy Bender should be able to clear 5 of those, I believe. Out of those 8 seconds he's got. See where he pops out. There's a big gap from him down to Broken Reptile. Where is Broken Reptile in regards to old Footy Bender? Broken Reptile just coming into Stowe, so I'll keep half an eye on that one.
Well, let's not forget, he's changing a front wing, so Broken Reptile is going to jump on Footy Bender, and he put on the hard compound. Well, there you go. Maybe appealing to your heartstrings there, Housey. But there you go. Broken Reptile will jump him. Fury will jump him. Suicide 5 will jump him. And if he's not careful, Macedonian might get the job done. This is going to be bloody close. He's going to get it done. I think 2-5 might get it done as well. Yeah, he's going to be almost dead last, of course. Beansy is there. Well, he's not going to be dead last because Beansy's last. But there is old Footy Bender exiting the pit lane in 14th. So that really did hurt him. That slight error of judgment, Housey. And a front wing change, and ouch. And well, he will be praying for a safety car.
Bopton picked up another penalty there, just in the middle of all that. So he's up to 6 seconds now. Beans is, I don't know what Beans is doing, but he's got 23 seconds worth of penalties. So he was just getting out of the way, but every time he gets out of the way of the lead lap cars, he's getting 10-second penalties. So if he gets too many more of them, the game's going to kick him. We'll keep an eye on that later. What's the gaps looking like then? So
well, I mean, gaps have stabilised. Yeah, absolutely.
Blue Dog probably, or Suicide 5.
Suicide 5 and Fury. I mean, it's pretty much the closest one. As Beansy has retired and he's pit and quit. And well, there you go. And well, he will cop a whack for that. As Suicide 5 on the back of Fury. And well, let's just see what's going on here. I'm going to leave it with you, Housey. 1 second, mate.
Yeah, all good. I was just jotting something down in the Holy Bible in the background. Where are we looking? Where is it on stream? You're sat with Suicide 5. Let me get to that battle. Suicide 5 versus Fury Strat then. So Suicide 5 got a 5-second penalty to his name. Macedonian gets past Broken Reptile behind us on the timing tree. You see it flick there. I'm going to have a quick look at these positions changed. Bopton leading away with 14. Venti and Tystar both up 9. Biggest loser that's still in the race is 2-5, down 9 at the moment. Broken Reptile is in the pits. Is he having a front wing? Too late, I missed it. So Suicide 5 just closing in. Brad Tay as well. I might have a flick there in a second. Brad Tay closing in on Blue Dog. He's gained about a second and a half. Well, it's got 4 wheels, hasn't it? There's no... I'm sorry. Champion, whatever. Nice guy, not a nice guy. I don't care. I don't care. If I've got 4 wheels on my car, I'll drive it. That's just me, personally. Not everyone's the same, but... yeah. Okay, move on. Game on! Suicide 5 Fury. Yeah, we... Pot 2, champ. Alright. Skates on mute, so you've missed our lovely conversation where we gave away the lottery numbers and his bank details.
How's he? What the hell was that? Anyway, Suicide 5 and Fury lapping around about the same time. They've been battling for the last few laps here, Housey. The gap has started to come down. Suicide 5 getting on top of that man. I speak of Mr. Fury Strat. At the moment, the gap is 0.5 of a second. Brad Tay, Blue Dogs, 0.5 of a second. And this one is starting to heat up as Bopton gets another time penalty. Old Footy Bender, another time penalty. And I'll tell you what, well, I mean, Old Footy Bender's got an excuse. He hasn't played in a while. He's been away, and he's back. But Bopton there in P4, he's doing a great job, is the Bopton. And, we P4 at the moment for him.
He's under pressure now, though, to be fair. Blue Dog's been creeping up on him. Brad Tay creeping up on Blue Dog. So both of those two are going to be all in the rear mirrors of Bopton very soon. Obviously, Bopton, those penalties are going to hurt him as well come the end of the race. But the battle is, between... I don't know which one to go to. Suicide 5 and Bopton.
We're gonna. Well, I mean, we'll see it get close, and we're just going to be bouncing between those two. But let's pay respect to what's going on everywhere. Broken Reptile down there in P14, sort of in no man's land. He just pitted, absolutely. Old Footy Bender. Well, I mean, he's in 13th at the moment. He's just going to go around and get his eye in, so to speak, get some practice laps under his belt, and get himself ready for the next game. 2-5, well, we did see what happened to him. Macedonian, those softs aren't going to make it, Housey. He's in P11, and he's going to relinquish that position. I dare say he might, he's maybe relying on an SC. Excuse me, the gaps are too spread out for that, I reckon. It will be an unforced error, so to speak, Housey, I do reckon here, mate, if we were to ever get one. But, yeah, Brad Tay just dropping off. I'm not too sure. Maybe they're just... These two work together brilliantly, don't they?
They'll be in chat, They'll be in chat.
They'll be in chat. They work together brilliantly. And...
they won't harm each other's race, that's for sure.
No, absolutely not.
Both doing what they need to do, though, to be honest with you. I mean, Blue Dog, hang on, let me just check Brad Tay. Brad Tay sits on, what was he set on? 202. Blue Dog's on 212. So 10 points the difference between them. So, unless Brad Tay's... Unless Brad Tay's got some real super pace to move too much further, I don't think he'd be, making any silly moves on Blue Dog.
Mate, I tell you, for the 4 seasons even, that I've had them racing together, for at least 3 of them, they've been extremely close on track everywhere, in all facets of closeness. And hence all the comedic jokes. And they are great sports. And both very, very...
Great drivers too.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll tell you what, no disrespect to any other driver, but, I don't know. I sometimes sit... Do you ever do this? I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird and do this. I sit and look and think, what's the dream team? What would be the dream team if I had to pick 4 drivers? Who would they be? And I tell you what, both of these 2 boys, B1, B2, would be in a shout for my my dream team because they are both absolutely...
The question is, would you split them up?
No, because they work well together, don't they?
Yeah, well, look, I mean, well, let's just clarify a few things, of course. Oh, here comes Brad
Here we
Tay,
go, he's
Blue
going for
Dog.
a move.
Blue Dog on Bopton.
Blue
He
Dog.
should get this done into Stowe. Yes, he has.
Does.
Well done. And, well, Bopton's
Scotland's-
got it all wrong. Bopton's got it well wrong. And maybe open up the door for Brad Tay. Brad Tay seeing what's going on in front of him. And I think he's just going to bide his time. Oh, Bopton is a sitting duck at the moment, of course. And, well, he's doing a great job, is the Bop. Yet to box, of course. He's going to push these mediums. He's probably relying on a late SC. And, well, that will cancel out any sort of pit lane harm because everyone will stop. Rip the Beans has left the session. Scotty doing a stellar job, it must be said, and he's starting to creep back up on Sando.
Yeah, he's just, I was just going to mention that. No, he just lost a position last lap down into turn 1 with Sando. So Sando making that pass up into P2. Scotty now just doing the best he can to hang on to the back of Sando. Doing a great drive though, Scotty. It has to be said. Very impressed with his driving since he came in. Obviously, Sando as well. Great. Looks like he's got great skills. Shame we couldn't have seen him in here the whole season. Tab's got the gap at the front then, 7.1. So how many penalties has Tab got? Has he still got the 3? Let me just check. Yeah, 3 plus the 5. So he's on 8. 8 seconds. So he would lose P1 at this present time if we threw the flag. We have 10 laps to go. We will think about driver of the day soon too. Tab boxes then.
Of course, yet to stop is the young fella, and well, there he is in the pit lane. Sando will take the lead in this one, but he's got Scotty on his hammer. And BGL Media, why did Beans retire? Well, he said he had rear wing damage. The car was undrivable, and that is his excuse, of course. But hit and quits are not acceptable.
Blown the gearbox up doing donuts. That's what I reckon.
Yeah. Absolutely, and well, there you go. Yes, of course, he is the champion of this division. And there you go, Brad Tay getting past Bopton in the garage as Scotty is still on the back of Sando. Oh, I don't know if that was a bit of a lag spike, but Scotty is on the hunt. He is on the hunt. Sando knows it. And Sando trying everything he can to break this toe here, Housey. As Venti moves up into P5, does Venti, as figure out a spot where to sit, Housey. Might sit with Tabbed, because I guess there's a bit of a gap from him, from Venti to Brad Tay. Yeah, where are we going to sit, mate? Same with Suicide 5, I think.
Yeah, Tab's obviously got on the softs now. He's going to make mincemeat of Venti. No disrespect to Venti. He's going to catch up on Brad Tay and Blue Dog relatively quick, I should imagine. Macedonia pitting at the moment as well. So, yeah, Suicide Fury still having this battle here.
All right, I'm going to put driver of the day in the chat there, Housey.
All right, you go and do that then. I'll see if I can help you out in the background. So, yeah, most positions gained at the moment is Blue Dog up 11, Brad Tay's up 8, Venti up 10, Tystar up 10, Bopton also up 10. Penalties though, Tab's got a penalty, Tystar's got a penalty, Bopton's got a penalty, Suicide 5, and Old Footy Bender and Macedonian all with penalties at this precise time. So while Skate does that, then we're sat with Tab. Let me go back and sync up so that we can see the same thing. It's alright. Okay, let's go back to Suicide 5 then. Still in this battle with Fury. I'm keeping half an eye on that Brad Tay Blue Dog battle as well, because the gap pretty similar there as well. Fury closing in on Bopton then, and Suicide 5 off the back as well. Down into Vale and the club section to close out the lap. That beautiful podium of the wing on the right hand side. Start finish straight. There it is on the right hand side. Across the start finish line then to start lap 18. Fury gets a penalty. What's the difference between Fury and Suicide 5 then? Let me just check. Suicide 5 has 5, Fury has 3, so again, we'll wait and see how that plays out later on. They're stuck together though, these two. Suicide 5 just can't get the job done on Fury. It's been like that for what, 10 laps easily now, I would imagine. Really going at it.
I am back, Housey. Put the votes in. And the 5 you can vote for is Blue Dog, Brad Tay, Tystar, Bopton, and Scotty. And they are the 5. Get your votes in, folks. They will determine our driver of the day. There we certainly has. Brad Tay making a move on Blue Dog. Blue Dog down into P4. Brad Tay up into P5. And I think that is it. I think Brad Tay was a little bit quicker than him at the moment, and I think he's
Yeah,
just
Blue Dog
been
let
released.
down, sure.
Yeah, I think so too there, mate. I think so too. As let's just flick down.
Oh,
The
got
Suicide
Suicide
5's
Five.
out. Suicide 5's out. That could be a safety
out.
car. Is it? Is it? Is it? Oh, where is he? Where is
No,
he?
not gonna be. Not
Oh,
gonna
through
be.
Maggots
Where
and
is he? He's
Beckett's.
on Maggots, yeah, just through that. He
Where
nearly
is he?
made it to Chapel. I couldn't see the car, to be honest.
Yeah, it was on the
Where is the
right-hand
car?
side, but it
Where is the
wasn't
car?
really there. It's gone.
The dot's the dot's still there.
Yeah, the
but
dot's
the
still
car
there,
is-
but the car's
I
gone.
can't see the car
Anyway, moving on. Moving on. Game on.
unless it's over the fence. I don't know.
Who
yeah,
knows,
car's
mate?
definitely gone.
Who knows? But Sando has checked out. Look at him do a job. He's got 3 tenths over Scotty at the moment. Scotty's still there. He's still
doing a
doing
great job, though.
bloody
He's still
oath he
doing a
is.
great job.
Absolutely,
Holding on
Scotty's
here.
doing a
And
great
he's
job.
closing in, actually. I think Scotty's closing in here, actually. To be honest, I really do. He's certainly not dropping anything at the moment. Great drive from Scotty. It has to be said. This drive of the day is going to be very, very, very interesting because it could be one of definitely any one of those drivers that you've put in there. Could be any one of them. Bopton picks up another penalty then.
Let's go, come
Might
on!
hamper him in his quest for driver of the day. Scotty with a good last sector out there.
And Fury's all over
Rest of the
Bopton
gap.
here as well, how's
Yeah.
he? Fury is all over Bopton like a rash. And, well, let's just see. Bopton on the fresher set, but Fury is the quicker pot driver. Bopton being a pot 4, Fury being a pot 2. And, well, Fury should get this job done. He's going to use the track here, Housey. DRS zone, there it is there. And letterbox rear wing wide open. This will be easy pickings for him up into P8. And now he can set his sights on TieStar. Fury trying to make amends after that early bit of drama. And, well, I mean, none of his fault, of course, but a few came a cropper. And, of course, when old Footy Bender lost the rear end after a safety restart with cold tyres. And around she went, and a couple were collected, of course. Bopton is going to be dropping off now. 2-5 might fancy a chance here, mate. Let's just see these penalties ahead of him. Bopton has 12, of course. Fury has 3. So, well, there you go. 2-5 as it stands will be P9. But I do chance his arm on catching that gap up to Bopton. He has got some rapid pace.
Yep, he does. Not how he would have wanted it going.
And
Obviously, getting caught up in those.
Sorry, mate.
early
Here
laps
comes
there.
Tabbed. Tabbed is shaping up Blue Dog. Blue Dog's going to get... No!
Not there.
Not there, not there. And there is a DRS zone. And, well, there you go. Here comes the young fella. And the Texaco, one of the oily boys, is fighting a cat driver. And Blue Dog, well, he's putting his car in all the right places. Tabbed will not be able to breeze by him. But, yes, later under braking. Job done. Yes, there you go. Up into P4 does Tabbed make his way through. And he's got Brad Tay just ahead of him. Tabbed on the soft compound. I'll tell you what, mate, if he wants a podium, he's going to be pushing like crazy. Let's not forget, he's got 5 seconds to be added to his time. Yes, I do have questions there, Junior. I certainly do, my friend, but I completely forgot about it. Oh, well, I mean, we've all got the UK stream to go, so sit yourselves in. We'll save them for them. And there you go. I completely forgot, Junior. Thanks for reminding me. But yes,
I'll chuck one in there you can Google quick. British driver never to have a podium here. There you go. Just Google that one, Junior. British driver not to have a podium. It is home Grand Prix. Tabden up to 3rd. Brad Tay's relinquished 4th. He's got out of his way and let Tabbed go on the charge. 17 seconds to Scotty now, though. It's 5 laps if those boys aren't stopping. What's their tyre wear on? Let's have a look at this. 17 laps for Sando and Scotty. Brad Tay, Blue Dog, Venti, TieStar, all on 17 lap old mediums. Fury has got by Bopton then. I don't know if he called that one, but well clear of him now.
Yeah, we got that
Bopton
a while
with
ago.
soft tyres on. Yeah. No, he's not on the grid right now. Although you might see him. You might well see him at the event.
You might,
but not on the grid.
You might see him at the event for sure. For sure. That's a big clue. That is a big clue.
That is a massive clue, yeah.
That is a huge clue.
If you can't get it off that, you're not a Formula 1 fan.
Absolutely, absolutely. And there you go. Of course, yesteryear.
It depends what you watch it on, I guess. I'll give
I
you
mean,
that one.
and depends
If
on
you're
your
watching
age,
it on,
of
if you're
course,
rich,
as well.
if you're rich and you've got Sky, then yes, you will see him. If you're poor, like the rest of us, and watch it on Channel 4 in the UK, then you won't see him. There's another big clue actually, because there's British drivers in both sets of punditry. There you go. I've given you an even bigger clue. Yep, on Sky, part of the punditry team.
The commentary guy, the commentator guy.
Commentator guy. He probably did. Oh, I don't know actually. Did Brundle did? I don't know. I'd have to check that one. But it's not who I was thinking of. More modern times. So we're on lap 22 here. Gaps again. All
yeah,
pretty
everything's
sort of
stabilised
stable, to be
here.
honest.
Has he?
Yeah, it's not really much to call, but
Scotty's dropped off a little bit from Sando, and I think he's kind of conceded defeat. Sando putting in some stunning laps. Just
off footy bender with the fastest lap. Look at
just
that.
some consistent laps. Yeah, he's got fresh set of softs. He's got brand new set of softs. Has old footy bender. He's lit the track map up purple, and there you go. So, well, down in 13th at the moment, and well, like you did say.
Let's go with proper English rather than British, I guess. All right, I'll reword my thing. English driver. Because the rest of it is not English. So up 23 then. Tab, what's his pace looking like? He's got the gap down to 15 seconds to Scotty now, but again...
Way too much. Too little, too late.
Way too much for those penalties as well.
Yeah, exactly right. And while Brad Tay knowing this, Brad Tay is on the hunt. Let's just have a look. Brad Tay will get P3. Let's not forget, Tab needs another 5 seconds on top of what Brad Tay's got.
Got 3?
Yeah, plus another 5, of course, after stewarding. And Brad Tay might get the podium here. He knows this. Brad Tay's just doing his thing, of course. 3.4 seconds the gap. The golden ticket for him is he's got to keep it under 8.5 to Tabbed. And Tab to be doing everything possible to, well, hold that third position. But I don't like his chances, mate. We are on lap 23 of 26, as the great man did say. And, well, there we are. There we are, Housey, approaching lap 24. 2 laps to go. And I don't think so, mate.
No, I don't think so. Again, once that 5 second goes on, he's going to probably drop. I think Blue Dog will also jump Tab in the final standings once the extra 5 seconds has been added.
Yeah.
Looks like Sando's got this one now, I think. Just needs to keep it clean, doesn't he?
Absolutely.
To be honest with you, look at those Cadbury's boys. 10th, 11th and 12th for the Cadbury's lads. So who we've got running, actually, to be fair, we've got 3 Cadbury's still in the race, so still a good job from them. 10th, 11th and 12th. At least they're consistent. We've got Cat. Still got 3 cars left in. Blue Dog, Brad Tay and Fury. Texaco still got 3 cars in with Tabbed, Tystar and Bopton. Old Spice, actually, no representation on the board whatsoever, so not a good round for Old Spice. They will join, actually. It's funny, I mentioned that stat at the start with Texaco having that 0 points haul last week. And the only other team with a 0 points haul was Cadbury's, but Old Spice are going to join them now. I am right in that, aren't I? There isn't one there. There isn't one there. So, yeah, they're going to join them.
There you go, Housey. You've got to look at the chat. You've got some boys. You've got Peas.
All right.
The champ. Throwing in his guesses. Drofdas wants to know the question, and Junior is throwing all sorts of guesses out there.
I'm sure he didn't. Maybe I could be wrong. To be fair, I just made that one up on the fly.
You cannot do that, Housey. You cannot
I know,
do
but
that,
it's
mate.
the last round.
Oh, no way. I'll give you a proper question, folks. Bugger that. Okay. Which constructor at this magnificent track has the most wins? There you go. There you go.
Max Chilton. Max Chilton. There's a blast from the past.
Wow.
Gee whiz.
Wrong and wrong, Junior. Wrong and wrong, Junior. Wrong, Peas. So the question again is, which constructor has the most wins at this track? And if you're really good, you can, yeah, Peasy! Of course, the champ gets it. Whack! Ferrari. And can you guess how many P's? Can you guess how many?
Yeah, no, I am. To be fair, I've googled it in the background. Okay, I am correct in my stat
Right.
that I thought was right. So it's back on. Game on! English driver never to have a podium here at Silverstone. I can't give you many more clues. I mean, I've said he's named after a car. I said he's part of the Sky Punditry team. I mean,
that's a trick question. That's 17. Ramsell, you're close. Peas, you're close.
I can only
in between those two.
With mine, the only other thing I can say with mine, which should give it away, no, think world champs. So that limits it. If you don't get it now, seriously. We're on the last lap though, so we need to pay attention here.
We are on the last lap. Brad Tay has taken out driver of the day, as voted by you, the viewers. And Sando, well, he's leading this last lap, and what a stunning race he has had. We haven't had a good chat to Sando yet. I don't believe this season, Housey.
It is Peas, yes. Peas correct, sorry. Peas correct.
Hey, he's on fire. The champ's on fire. And, well, we've got some more questions brewing for your stream a little bit later on. Don't waste them all here, Housey. We'll give him something to do a little bit later on. We're coming to the end of this one. Sando leading this one. He's just gone through Maggots and Beckett's now. And leading by 5 seconds. The glorious gap to Brad Tay is 7.2 seconds. Tab needs another 1.3 seconds to have that P3. And, well, Brad Tay on the raggedy edge. He's just got to keep it clean. No penalties. And he will take home this 3rd place. And will this be his first podium this season, Housey?
Who?
Brad Tay. Yeah.
No. He's had one before.
He's had one before.
Early doors. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There you go. What's the guy? It's 8.2. Oh, no. What's going on?
It will be Brad Tay's second, I believe.
He's not going to get it.
His best mate.
He's not going to get it.
Best mate. It's not. It's 9.8 back.
10 seconds. What's going on with Brad Tay?
Him and Blue Dog are crossing the line together. That's what they're doing. They're doing Team Cat over the line.
He could have had a podium. He could have had a podium.
They're doing Team Cat. Again, there you go.
Get this
Put the team first. Look at them over the line. Look at them over the line. Aerial shot I've got as well.
That would make Peas extremely happy. Well done, boys. Great season from you two. And, well, the backbone of that Cat team. Awesome, awesome stuff. As I'll get this up here because I can't see what's going on. 2-5. Bopton, 2-5, 2-5. Bopton, 2-5. 2-5 lets Bopton have that P9. He knows he's got cheese in the nose. He's got, well, all those penalties, of course. And 2-5 will win the Pot 2 championship. Congratulations. And, well, what a team. Exactly right there, Zerks. And a consistent team. Broken Reptile will take 13th there, Housey. And that is it. That is this season done and dusted in a nutshell.
Yep, and I can give you my Brad Tay stat now because it's definitely fine. He's across the line. Brad Tay, the only driver, certainly from full-time drivers that have been here all season, not to lose a position in the race all year. Insane.
Well,
absolutely insane. Always finished ahead of where he started. I mean, you got to give him props for that.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. So, well, there you go. The podium celebrations for the final time in this division. No doubt these boys and all of us, they're all deleting the game. And this would be, it's just been one of those ones. And they're all looking forward to tomorrow, of course. But yes, a great win there from Sando, of course. There you go. Sando in P1, Scotty P2, Tabs will take 3rd place, of course. Brad Tay, Blue Dog, B1, B2, finishing nose to stern, as they always do. 4th and 5th, Venti P6, great result from him. TyStar P7, our driver of the day was Brad Tay. He won it, of course, and great job by him. We'll just wait for this to tick over for our stewards, of course. Do a great job every week. The fastest lap was done by Old Footy Bender of a 1 minute 28.757. As I'll roll down to the bottom, and there you go. We lost Dino, Crazy Kiwi, Tactical Genius, Rip the Beans, and Suicide 5, unfortunately. And, well, there you go. Folks, we're going to go on a brief pause. We're going to get our drivers in for an interview and, of course, our champions after that. So just stay with us. We'll be back with you in a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, yes, we've got our top 3 in the commentary box, of course. And, well, we're going to start off with our 3rd place man. We'll speak of none other than the young fella himself, one of the Oily boys, Team Texaco, the Pot 1 driver. Well, he was on the chase all season. All season there, young fella. Just didn't quite get the job done. But nevertheless, P3, great fight back from you, mate. And, well, we're relying on that late safety car that just did not come. Talk us through it, mate.
Yeah, well, second race on no ABS went alright. Yeah, I was switched for the new game.
Very good.
But yeah, I got pole. And then I was banking on like 3 safety cars to come out, but only 1 came out. So I probably should have gone softs in Q2, but that's hindsight.
Yeah, that's it, mate.
But I reckon I had pretty good pace. But yeah, they were like a full pit stop ahead of me after I got past Brad Tay and Blue Dog. So yeah, P3, it's not bad.
Well, you did know you did have that 5 seconds to be added on, and I put it in there of your license points,
no.
and so, but you did hold it. In the end, Brad Tay Brad Tay did you a solid.
Yeah,
he signed up, so him and Blue Dog crossed the line together, and you took P3. And well, there you go, another podium under your belt there, mate. And P2 in the championship. It must be said, a stellar season. And young fella, I reckon you're hungry for some more, mate. We'll look out for you in season 4. And we'll go and enjoy the break, mate. Get rid of this game as we all want to. And get ready to load up the next one, mate.
All right. See you, boys.
See you, Tabbed.
Yeah.
All right, we'll move to our 2nd place man. Is Housey in the chat? He certainly is.
Yeah, I'm there.
Housey, Scotty.
Second week in a row.
Mate,
P2.
this lad here has impressed since he's been here. Done a proper job for Team Rothmans. And, well, yet to put that signature on the contract for Season 4. Let's just hope he does, of course. But, Scotty, what a race. What a drive. Talk us through it, mate. And
Can't hear you.
Scotty can't hear you, mate.
Is he on mute?
No.
Oh, got me now.
There he is. There he is.
There we go.
Yeah, thanks, boys. Yeah, happy to get another podium, 2nd in a race.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. You did have some pace. You and Sando were swapping lap times there for quite a little bit. And just towards the end of that stint there, mate, he just managed to gap you a little bit. And, well, I mean, you did try your heart out there, but nevertheless, mate, P2. What another great drive from this lad here, Housey.
No, very happy with that. Obviously, I thought I'd just hold behind Sando for a little bit, but then he obviously had that extra little bit of pace, and obviously I couldn't stick with him, so I thought, all right, bring the car home, and sort of got lucky to be in that position with that after that safety car restart. Obviously, a lot of guys got damaged, so I was lucky enough to avoid it. But happy with another podium, and I think this is my 3rd podium in 4 races.
Yeah,
so,
mate. Yeah,
I've been in good form.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely, you have. And well, let's just hope, mate. Let's hope the stars align and Scotty's available. Let's hope he's available for Season 4, of course. It'd be great to have him back. But I tell you what, another stunning drive from you, my friend. Congratulations on P2 in this final race of the season, mate. Well done.
Thanks, guys.
All right, we'll move to our race winner. And I'm not too sure. Housey reckons he's been in the comms box before, but this, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, 100%.
He's a
100%.
debut, I can confirm that for you, Skate.
It is?
Really?
Yeah, I thought it was. I never
No.
forget it. And yes, I'm speaking to Sando. And I tell you what, mate, you timed that absolutely to perfection. What a great drive. And when it mattered, you had it in the bag. Yes, you put your foot down when Scotty was trying to come back at you. And you said, no, you don't, mate. I've got more. And there you go. Whack. P1. Congratulations, mate. What a drive.
Thanks, Skate. Yeah, no, it was good fun with Scotty. I had to part the Red Sea at that safety car restart. I got very lucky.
Yeah.
And then from there, just kind of controlled it with Scotty and charged up my ARS and then tried to bolt and managed to break the DRS, and from there it was just bringing the car home. So yeah, very happy.
Well, I mean, following in the bros' footsteps, of course, and whack P1. So I'll tell you what, you boys, you DZ boys are making a habit of this, and well, very, very good from you, Sando. It's been a pleasure having you being a part of this league, this division, mate, as a reserve. And, mate, yeah, you've put your hand up as a reserve for next season. And we look forward to seeing more of you, mate. Well done. And thank you very much for putting your hand up when required, mate. Much appreciated.
Thanks, Kate. And as always, thanks for having me.
Yeah, you're very much welcome, mate. Very much welcome. I'll tell you what, is he in the chat? Is he in the chat? Let me bring it up. No, he's not. No, he's not. But I'll tell you what, we have got, well, Chasey Dane cannot make it. He is away at the moment. But we do have our pot champs. And, well, Chasey Dane being pot 4. We'll start off with pot 3. And I speak of none other than Blue Dog. What a season this lad has had. Pot 3 champion, Blue Dog. I mean, talk us through it, mate. I mean, probably hard to recall on all the highlights. But just give us something that was stuck out in your mind that was a bit of a turning point for you, of course. I do know you quite well. And, well, you were questioning your pace quite regularly on this game. But, mate. P6 in the championship. Oof, can't go wrong, mate. Well done. Great season from you. The pot 3 champ, Blue Dog.
Yeah, thanks, mate. It was a pretty sort of consistent season, really. I just need to sort of get my 1 lap pace down pat a bit more, and and, you know, we'll go from there. But did you like the formation finish of the Brad team?
Yes, mate. How's he loved it? We loved it.
That was for the comms box, by the way.
Well, we got it all, and guess what? It was all on a heli shot as well. So it was all there and all beautiful. And well, mate, Brad Tate could have had a podium. He could have. He had. Tab done. Tab's had 5 seconds to be added. And, well, he done the team thing. You boys finished across the line together, and it was stunning to watch. But Blue Dog, congratulations on a great, great season. And, well, of course, this season, ladies and gentlemen, we are not only giving trophies to our overall champion, but there is something on the way to the pot champions. All will be revealed in due course, of course, when they all get them. It is a bit of a surprise. We're going to try to do that every season for them, to give them a bit of a reward for all their hard work and their efforts. And congratulations, Blue Dog. Awesome season from you, mate. The pot 3 champ, everybody, Blue Dog.
Cheers.
No dramas. I'll tell you what, another one here. Housey, I'll let you. Well, Housey, you still here, mate? Yes, you certainly are. Get stuck in there, son, if you want to. And, well, 2-5 is next. The pot 2 champion is Mr. 2-5, the Mamba. Yes, welcome to the mic, Mamba, pot 2 champ. I tell you what, mate, at the start of the season, could you imagine that?
No, definitely not. You know, it's pretty strong range of drivers in pot 2. So, yeah, I knew that. Especially the league's all about consistency and definitely finishing the race. So, yeah, just tried to do that as often as I could.
Absolutely. Absolutely, mate. And boy, oh boy, you certainly did that. Take it away, House. If you've got something to add, here's the moment.
Just congratulations to you, obviously taking this one down to the final round. But you know, we did mention in commentary there, 2-5, that you know, in all fairness, you have been a bit like a silent assassin, been very under the radar, just gone about your business. And personally, I think you've had an excellent drive this season. So congratulations.
Cheers, Housey, and yeah, thanks for the call all season, boys. It's been yeah, really fun, and I can't wait for the next one.
Absolutely, mate. And Housey, while you're there, mate, I know you want to have a chat to him, and I do apologise. I did skip over you there. But have a chat to Blue Dog. He's the pot 3 champion. Got anything further to add to the Blue Dog there, Housey?
Confirm what you were guessing, right? Just confirm one thing. Why are you so good in the wet? Why are you so good in the wet, Blue Dog? Come on.
You're on mute, Blue Dog. Unmute yourself.
Unmute yourself and tell him that all about the rainy day spent
Here
with
he comes.
Hang on.
Here we go.
God,
He's going to drop me now.
Quickly chuck the headset back in.
Sorry, Blue.
I don't know. I like the moist conditions, I guess. You know, and I don't know. I was saying on stream.
Actually.
easier to drive when it's wet. You know, I don't know
He is a
if
wet
that's
guru.
just my driving style. I don't know. You can tell I'm faster in the wet than I am like in the dry. So there's something I need to change about my driving style. I think to be a bit better in the dry.
I was saying on stream that it was your success in the wet was down to me making you do
He's claiming
hundreds
it.
and hundreds and hundreds of laps in the wet when we used to rock around all those years ago.
Well, I reckon that would have something to do with it. You know, you don't do all-nighters and come away with nothing.
Absolutely.
You do. You come away with an all-dayer.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, that's right. You know, either or.
Very good. Well, Blue Dog, congratulations, mate. 2-5, congratulations, mate. They're the pot 3, Blue Dog. Pot 2, 2-5, the number. Got it done in the end. Well done, mate. Very, very well done. I tell you what, your form just got better and better and better. And you did miss a couple races there, mate. Just imagine Tabs would have been, in strife there if you were, work and real life do get in the way sometimes. But nevertheless, mate, a stunning season from you. Congratulations, 2-5, taking home the Pot 2 champion. And name and address, please, my friend.
No worries. Cheers. Well done, Blue Dog, and well done to Rip for taking out the Pot 1.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So we'll get to him right now, Housey. And it is the champ of the division, the Pot 1 champ, the individual overall champ, the Cat Pot 1 driver, Rip the Beans. Well, Beansy, what a long way you've come, mate. I have had the pleasure of knowing you for quite some time now, mate. And the way you've gone about this season is arguably the best season I've seen you tackle a season. Congratulations on a stunning season, mate. And, well, there is a trophy heading out your way, of course. Congratulations, mate.
We did it, mate. Yeah. Good. I'm happy.
You should be.
And I'm just happy that Cat have pretty much washed this season out. We've taken some and what a time to be a Cat driver.
Absolutely there, mate. And of course, one of the most consistent teams on there, on the Aussie division anyway, the most consistent team. And, led by you, the Pot 1 champ, the overall champ. They had to follow suit, Beansy. And, you've done a stellar job, as have your European counterparts, of course. But never mind them. We'll get to them in a little bit. But, mate, just talk us through a little bit of that season. Is there anything that really sticks out on you, mate?
It was just that early part of the season was I wasn't as sick of F1 21 as what I am now, but so I was putting in more practice. I was probably a bit more quicker than what I am now, but yeah, it was just that start helped me out massively. Gaining that lead that I did helped me in those backfalls, that mid-season drop-off that I had. Those early races paid off for that.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Nah, very good, mate. Absolutely stunning. And yeah, you did get a big jump start on the rest of them, of course. And you just kept plugging away, didn't you? You knew what you had to do. You knew what you had to beat. And you absolutely did it with hand over fist. Congratulations on a stunning season, Beansy. Our champion, Housey. Our Aussie champion. Rip the Beans, everybody. Well done, mate.
Cheers, mate. Gonna lift that trophy in a couple of weeks.
You certainly will, my friend. It is on its way, I assure you. And, congratulations again, Beansy. I will reach out to all the boys with tracking numbers and everything for the post. But yes, we will get onto that a little bit later on there, Housey. I'll tell you what, mate. I think we've got to release some news. We're going to do it early doors in the European stream. Housey wanted to do this a little bit later on. But, it must be said, me and Housey have done commentary together for quite some time. It has been an absolute pleasure. He's my right-hand man, left-hand man. He's everything. He's somebody that, is almost irreplaceable. His hard work behind the scenes with all of his stats is second to none. It takes a hell of a lot of effort to do all that. The appreciation that I have for this man to get up in not his time zone, to sacrifice so much for what he has done to this grid is phenomenal. He is not getting the game on its release. He's having a little bit of a spell for the new game, which is put a bit of a lump in my throat. He means the world to me, and well, he is going to be sorely, sorely, sorely missed. I speak of course, hello there, howsy mate. From me to you, from all of us here at Formula 4, and especially this Aussie division, we want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts for everything that you've done. Yeah, unbelievable, mate. I cannot praise you enough.
Okay, thank you very much. I didn't really want to do this, obviously. It's not about me, it's about the league, it's about the racing, it's about the drivers. But yeah, if we're going to do it, then I guess, I should probably make some sort of speech. So I think I should, probably start off and thank some people here. Obviously yourself and Droftus, I've got to give you a big thank you for giving me the opportunity to be part of Formula 4. It's been really good. It's been great being part of it, being part of something unique and different. I think that's what sets us apart from other leagues. And it's great to be part of that. And it's been a pleasure to watch it grow really over the time here. And I wish it all the success in the future, either without me or possibly with me in the future, depending on how things go. Obviously, big thanks, you touched on it in the stream, but a big thanks to all the lads behind the scenes whose hard work makes this possible for all the drivers. So the likes of obviously Droftus, Matteo, yourself, Alan, Walker, all the Chasey, all the other admins. If I've missed anyone, obviously we thank you for your work behind the scenes in your tireless work and support. Obviously, I've got to thank the drivers. It's been, as you touched on there, it's been quite some time. We've been rocking around here, not just Formula 4, obviously leagues before and leagues before that and before that. And, I've been doing this some time now, and I must just say thank you to all the drivers and the people I've met over my time here. I've either raced with them or commed on them. Been really fantastic to meet great new people. It's been a pleasure. And I wish every single driver and everyone I've met through this league racing all the very best for the future. Also, we hit that milestone today in the Twitch land. So I was just gonna say a thank you to all the Twitch land and all the followers and supporters that tune in week and week out. Obviously, me and Skate do the job in the box, but it wouldn't be the same without some interaction in the box. So I have to thank you all for following and viewing, and keep up the good work. Basically, keep up following, spread the word. Let's make Formula 4 the top league racing out there. Obviously, look, I don't want to do it, but yeah, to yourself, man, I have to give you a big shout. So my co-coms, my brother in arms, Mr. See Me Skate. We've been doing it for some time now. Even like I said before, Formula 4. I've got to say a big thank you to you for just wanting me by your side in the box every week. We've travelled some distance for sure over the time, and
We have
struck up a great professional and personal relationship over that time. And it's just been a true pleasure to have you by my side. I've thoroughly enjoyed myself. Obviously, we've honed our skills over the time. Some may not think it's brilliant. Some may think it's amazing. I don't know. It's your choice. But we do the best we can, and we put the work in for all the guys out there. And definitely looking at it from a personal side of view, as we spoke around off air before, is we've definitely grown over the time, and I think we do a decent enough job, to be honest with you. So it is going to be a big change for me, not being by your side, but I've got to do what I've got to do. Unfortunately,
no, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. And
personal life and things. It does. As you touched on, to be fair, it takes a lot of work. I mean, I'm spending. I know the other boys behind the scene, Droft, X, and all that. They're doing lots of work yourself. We're all doing lots of work, but it's just at this point in time for me, it's a no-go. Obviously, spending all your time behind the microphone and not actually driving kind of kills your love for the game even more than Cody's do for himself. So, in all fairness, I've lost a bit of love for it. I don't drive anymore. It kind of, I need to have a bit of a rain check and just sort myself out.
Yep, absolutely.
And then maybe I'll return in the future. I mean, like I said, I love being part of it. It's amazing. And lastly, then I think in all fairness, if this is the swan song, I have to thank the biggest thank of all, to be honest with you, to my bro, to Blue Dog. I mean, look, years ago, he was pestering and pestering and pestering me to get into league racing. Come and join me. Come drive here. Come do this. Come do that. And I was like, no, I'm fine. I'm happy. I don't want to do all that. But he pushed me into it. He got me involved, and that obviously blossomed with driving and doing commentary and things. So, but at the end of the day, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have met so many great people. I wouldn't have been involved in so many leagues and had so much fun. So to be fair, I owe it all to Blue Dog. But yeah, that'll do for me. I didn't really want to say anything because it's not about me, but I have enjoyed it, and I thank everyone from the bottom of my heart, and do take care, and wish you all the best.
Well, you're very much welcome there, Housey, but we're not done yet, of course. Me and you have got one more to go, of course, and I speak of none other than the European boys, and that is at 8 p.m. BST. That will be mine and Housey's last call for a little bit. I'm hoping he'll be back. I'm hoping that, well, he'll see me, he'll see us do our thing, and he'll get that itch back again. But nevertheless, it has been an absolute pleasure this whole season, bringing this division, this league to you guys and girls at home. But we're going to leave you with that for now. And, well, we will carry on, of course. Another one to come in a few hours' time, about 8 or 9 hours' time there, Housey. And, excuse me, a bit less than that. Excuse me, about 7 hours' time. And
7 hours 18.
Yeah. So there you go. We'll be there. Me and Housey will be there. I'll be your host, Sammy Skate. With me, as always, will be hello there, Housey. We are Formula 4 Racing. Thank you very much for watching. From us, for now, goodbye.
Goodbye.